Hello, and welcome to Roll of Fate. Our tale begins in the kingdom of Casia, a human kingdom ruled by King Braylon Eckert and Queen Casalia Eckert. For over 100 years, the kingdom has been at peace, close allies with Travia, the kingdom to the north, as Casalia is the only living heir of King Ren Aisling of Travia. And to the south lay the plains of Shiris, an orc realm who keep mostly occupied, the clans fighting amongst themselves. The world is a lot like most other, but with some differences. No terrestrial race is considered inherently evil. Most of their natures are the same. Orcs are far more bestial than men. Kobolds still play minions to dragons, but they are as able to settle among humans as any other, often living peacefully together. Monsters are not rare, but throughout the world, guilds of slayers are set up to send trained adventurers out to deal with any problems that the creatures may cause. Now, you're probably expecting me to begin introducing you to some of these mighty adventurers, maybe newly trained for their first mission, or maybe even veterans, fresh back from their latest kill. But no, instead our heroes come from far more humble beginnings. I've just realised I'm not scrolling through these images, because clearly I didn't rehearse this well enough. Here we go, here's the kingdom of Casia, his King Braylon Eckert, his Queen Casalia Eckert, and King Ren Aisling.
Do we
Here we
get
go.
to see them?
No.
I'm on the stream, so I'm watching them, guys.
Okay, good.
I was
Yeah, I
smart.
definitely just loaded up the
Well,
stream.
I can't watch the stream, and you know that.
That's
No.
true. Oh, I'll show you them later. Here we go. The town of Orstrem, a small sheep farming village whose name is literally only on the map because a group of adventurers decided to buy a farm there and start advertising the wool as their next best thing, before they went missing one day, leaving the farms in the hands of the villagers. The town now somewhat flourishes, able to sell their otherwise unremarkable goods for an inflated price. Some people even come to the village to visit and see what all the excitement is about. When they visit, they have but one place to stay, the Sheep's Head Inn, where one Saturday morning in autumn sit 5 young friends waiting for their breakfast to be delivered. So, let's meet them. I've closed that preemptively. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. Here it is. We'll start with Colt Tucker.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Colt Tucker. I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay.
Brilliant.
Everyone's my friend. People are great.
They are.
That cow seems to be more your friend than something else, if you get my mean. And
He's cow friend. Let's move on to Dirge.
That's my cow friend.
Say hello, Dirge.
hey,
Introduce yourself, Dirge.
Dirge.
Tell us about yourself, Dirge.
I think he's belching again.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you about Dirge.
I like
Well,
how strangely fourth wall breaking this is.
Why wouldn't you be friends with the butcher? A giant ass orc or half orc? No, Dirge is a half orc. He is the town's butcher. He is the tall, quiet type. Doesn't do well with other people, but somehow he made friends. I don't know how.
Wonderful.
They like his meat.
Yeah.
That has to be it.
Has to be. And next we have Krivroth Yusu. Or Yusu.
That's Kivroth to you and me, mate.
Well, tell us about
Anyway.
yourself.
Well, my name is Krivroth Yusu. I'm one of the acolytes down at the local temple, worshipping under the great god Faltus. Half-orc, following after the footsteps of my mum, although my dad's been kind of training under using his great axe for quite a while. But I feel that following the works of Faltus is one of the most important things in life, because just as a candle cannot live without a spiritual life, men cannot burn without fire. No, wait, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? No.
Good start. Good
That's,
start.
Bit of a Freudian slip there.
Erica Roselock is next.
Yeah, Erica. Half elf, unfortunately. Just run a few errands around for the town. No one really likes me. No one speaks to me. But these guys will do. They don't hate me for being who I am.
Wonderful. And finally, we have Benor Harlaw.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the local herbalist. I grow the pot in the village. Come see me if you need to relax.
Sure do. Wonderful.
Yeah. You're relaxing which way, mate?
I thought I was the greenest thing in town.
Well, that went absolutely without flaw. Best intro any show has ever seen.
Or heard.
Yeah.
No interest, best intro. So we have already failed.
It's fine. So, as I was saying, it's a Saturday morning in mid autumn. The previous night there was quite a rainstorm, so the ground is wet and the morning is misty. But you know it's warm in the inn, and you've all ordered some breakfast, and you're sitting talking, and after a short while, Bodrim Harlaw, Benor's uncle, brings over, carrying awkwardly, 5 plates of food, and he begins to hand them out to you. As he's handing them out, he looks at Erica. Erica, I've got a message I need you to carry over to Old Man Chips when you've got a little while. Maybe you could
Later.
Maybe you could run it over after your breakfast for me.
Glad you said after breakfast.
That's fine. I'm not gonna kick you out. You're paying. You know. I'll never kick out a paying customer. Me, isn't that right, Benor?
Yeah, that's the best.
And yeah, he gives you all your breakfast and hands you a note, Erica, along with a couple of copper to take to Old Man Chips.
Cool. I'll put it under my mug.
Now, Old Man Chips, you know, is he's a farmer off on the outskirts of the village. He's probably one of the oldest farmers in the village, and he always claims that he knew the adventurers that came through and bigged up the wall for the town. So he always claims he's got far more worth than any of you really believe he actually does. So yeah, it's you can eat your breakfast. It's delicious. It's mostly mutton, as you would expect. Sausages, mutton bacon, a few eggs. You've got some eggs, and they're not mutton because sheep don't lay eggs. I don't know if you knew that. But it's delicious.
Shocking.
Is this a traditional
I want
Ostrom?
mutton eggs.
Is this a traditional Ostrom breakfast, or is it a...
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, mutton's about all you grow full livestock-wise. There's chickens, and you do grow some crops, but you don't really grow any other large livestock. So, for the most part, unless it's imported, which is a lot more expensive, you eat mutton. And yeah, it's Saturday morning, so all of you really have nothing to do. You take the weekends off, as everyone does.
Except me. Clearly.
Excuse me, I'm the butcher. I don't take weekends off.
Well, you don't have to, but you know.
I've kind of got a message to deliver,
Weekdays
so...
off when you need your food.
And there's
Like
also
Mondays. Takes Mondays off.
Yeah,
Real annoying, but that's the butcher way.
The point is, for whatever reason, none of you really have anything to do today.
wow.
Except me.
Yeah, I mean, you've been asked to deliver a message, but that happens when and if. So it's fine. So yeah, what would you like to do once you've eaten your breakfast? It's the mystery.
Belch is probably one of the things.
Seems Seems
I mean, we are in the presence of a dwarf, so somewhere belch off is going to happen.
What's belching or farting?
Honestly, I'd rather do anything apart from going home to see my dad. That's for sure.
Well, I need to head off to run this letter over to Thingy-Majig, don't I, over at the farm, so I'm probably going to have to shoot off, get it out of the way, over and done with. He doesn't really like me, so...
I just wave at the innkeeper, asking for a second breakfast, because hungry.
Greedy much.
You can have.
Well, not greedy. I mean, like I earn a decent coin here.
You'll have to pay for your second breakfast.
What was the farmer's name?
Old Man Chips.
Well, I gotta go to Old Man Chips and help him with his fence. Damn sheep broke it again.
Oh, well, why don't you take this letter?
Oh, I didn't get
I know it's kind of my job, but come on.
Oh, I guess I might as well go in there. Anything for a friend.
Okay. Well, who would like to set off to where? Or are you going to stay in the inn? Are you staying in the inn, Dirge, for your second breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll be 2 copper if you want a second breakfast.
Sure. Deduct it. I got money.
Okay.
Money.
Take it off.
I don't have money.
Where's my sheep?
You should have money. If you don't,
We never did money for my character, I'm realizing.
well, there you go. Have some money. You're welcome.
oh, it's that easy, yeah? Like, I'd like some money too.
No, you got money. You got given money previously.
Where is the money?
Wait, do you? Yeah, you do. It's at the bottom of your character sheet, next to your no gear that I gave you. Here you go, cleaver and common clothes.
Oh, so I got...
Suddenly, he's not naked anymore.
And apron, there you go. You've got your clothes now.
I mean, I am naked from the waist down, because all I've got is a tartan shirt.
Okay, so I got 15 gold points, it says here?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so how much copper is a silver? How much silver? What the hell is an EP?
10. Electrum
EP is
pieces
an electrum.
5 silver.
Yeah.
Come again?
5 silver is electrum pieces, but it's 10 per otherwise. So 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold.
Okay, fair enough. So you go to 14 gold. We go to Jesus.
One electrum, 4 silver, and 8 copper.
9 silver.
Or 9 silver, 8 copper. Yeah.
Can someone can someone else do the math? Like I'm an orc. I don't do math. I chop things
There you
up.
go. I did it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, so easy to shortchange.
Okay, so you stay there for second breakfast. What would everyone else like to do?
I'm
I'll
gonna
head off to
go
the farm.
Head the farm.
speak with my uncle.
Sure.
Ask how the supply of beer is running and if he needs more.
Okay, very well. Benor! How's it going? Yes,
It's going quite well. I feel quite full.
good, wonderful. Yes, beer, we're okay. Never hurts to have a constant supply, so if you've got some fresh, then I'll take it, but we're okay.
Yeah, I
for
just
now.
wanted to know how your supplies were if, supply and demand.
No rush, no immediate rush.
Yeah, maybe next week then.
Would you like some?
Oh, I can never say no to a beer.
Little morning tipler for you. Here you go. He'll give you a beer.
Add one beer to inventory.
Wonderful. So the two of you are heading off. Krivroth? How is it spelled? Pronounced?
Krivroth.
Krivroth. What would you like to do?
Well, last night before evening prayers, I actually took my dad's old great axe without him realising it, so I'm probably not going to go back there for a while. I think I might go do a little bit of swinging practice with it,
Sure.
because it's something my dad's been training for, but and I want to keep my strength up, just to make sure he doesn't make sure that when things go bad at home, that I can at least defend myself.
Makes sense. Where would you like to go to do that?
Probably somewhere in the woods nearby, maybe.
Cool. Well, Old Man Chips lives on the edge of the forest, so you can head off with those guys and in the same direction.
Yeah, all right. I'll swing my great axe on my shoulders and walk off with them.
Wonderful. Okay, so certainly the three of you are heading off. Dirge is staying here for his breakfast.
If you're gonna go swinging at any wood, I got some wood that you could chop if you want.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not
Point you
sure
towards the wood pile.
I'm not sure my axe is going to be that great for cutting wood, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Wait, what were you
We made
implying?
it 10 minutes without a dick joke or dick pun.
I look really confused when he says that.
Krivros not the smartest tool in the shed, unfortunately. But,
Neither is Colt.
Do you mean axe in the...
X in the wood pile?
Exactly.
Okay, so we'll head. Oh, wait, I need to pull you guys here. There you go.
Whoop.
Boop.
Woo!
We're over at
Change the scenery!
Old Man Chips farm. So down to the south. Let me zoom out a bit. Up north is his actual house, and then down to the bottom. This is a sheep farm, and he's got sort of a shepherd's extra hut here, where some of the shepherds stay. And as you guys approach, so let's find your things. Colt Tucker and Krivroth and Erica Roselock. Here you are. What I'm going to do is, I forgot to make a, we'll use this guy. But what I have for you is, I have,
I'm sure that's Mr. T tutorial.
it is Mr. T tutorial, but I have a piece of art for you instead.
Aww. He looks nice.
No, he looks incredibly grumpy.
Exactly, he looks
Oh, man.
nice.
He looks like he's got mutton chops. Like extreme mutton
Well,
chops.
Yes,
He would.
has
That does
mutton
make sense,
chops. So, as you're approaching, Old Man Chips, an incredibly old and grumpy-looking man, comes out of his house. Ah, it's you three. Oh, yes, you. He says, looking at Erica. But he
Message
looks at-
from the pub.
Good. What is it? Give it to you.
I don't know.
He looks at Colt. Ah, Colt. Nice to see you.
Hello, Chips.
Yes. Last night, some of the sheep got out. It's strange because you built that new fence for me, but they got out anyway. I don't know how they did it.
I'll have a look at that. Don't worry.
Could you go and take a look for me? Oh, that's good. And he gestures obviously over to the sheep farm over here
Oh,
down the bottom.
down the bottom. Oh,
He takes the note from America and looks at it and grumbles and heads back into the house without
here, I guess.
much word. Yeah, down there. What you see is actually I'll tell you what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a perception check for me, please.
Oh.
Vince.
Pretty poor perception check.
Pretty poor.
Still early in the morning. The
What
mist is all in my eyes.
what you see is an open gate.
I sort of stand there, scratch my hand, and go.
It's open.
It's not a broken gate, but
Not that you can tell.
I try swinging it shut. Doing all the things just to check.
It shuts. When you
Shuts.
try and latch it, you realise the latch isn't there.
The latch isn't there.
Yeah, it's broken off.
Okay. Wasn't just a case he left the gate open.
No, it's clearly been pulled off.
Been
or
pulled off.
pushed off. It's broken off, is the point. And you see a few sheep in the field, but there's clearly not as many as there should be. And
Well, I'll
it's clear.
do an investigation just to make sure it definitely looks like sheep's doing rather than some sort of sheep poacher's doing.
Sure.
Still not very good.
Yep, looks like the latch is broken.
Okay. I'll set about fixing it then.
Wonderful.
Good job.
So,
I'll fix it good this time.
what would the other two of you like to do?
Oh, I'll come down and have a look at the sheep in the field. But nothing better to do.
The forest is sort of over to the left, over here, beyond the field. This field is literally right on the edge of the forest, so the leftmost side of it is touching the forest. So you want to come and have a look, do you, Erica?
Yes.
Go for it.
Let me scroll down a bit. Yeah, I'll come down to about here. Have a look-see around.
Okay. Well, you don't see too much from there. Again, you can see that there's clearly some sheep missing. You're not sure where they've gone without having a proper look, but usually you'd expect sheep to just sort of run off and mill around the area, especially considering there's a big vegetable patch there. You'd expect them to not make it very far, even if they did get out. And certainly they try and round them up, so it does seem a little strange that they're not in the field. Grivroth, any
I'm probably going to go to that spot where the 4 trees are.
Yeah.
Just in the
Go around there and kind of just swing my axe around and start try kind of like hit one of the trees as if a target and
bash up
do
your axe a
some
bit
practice.
more on the trees. Okay. So after a while, Colt, you've set about fixing, and it's taking you a little while, but for the most part you're able to just sort of jimmy off the latches and replace them a bit lower down at least. It's a bit of a temporary fix, but it'll do for the time being. And let's find a man. We'll use this man. I didn't quite prepare all the tokens I needed. After a little while, the shepherd comes out and has a look over at you. Ah, Colt! How's it going?
Hello, shepherd name I know.
Jeremy.
Hello, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right.
Don't suppose you've seen the sheep, have you?
I've seen a couple over, right? Or one not?
Oh yes, those ones obviously, but the ones that aren't here. Have you seen those guys walking about? I had a look, but you can't find them in town anywhere.
No, I haven't seen any other sheep apart from these ones.
That's worrying.
I'll keep an eye out though.
Well, the only place I can think of is that they would have gone into the woods, but they never did that on their own.
Well, you never know. After all that rain last night, they must have got pretty spooked to have broken these latches off.
It's true, that's the other thing. Thought you told us those latches would hold.
Ah, yeah, well, they should have, but, in the rain, it makes the wood a bit soft, and they must have been hit pretty hard, though.
Strange. Sort of has another look. Has a look around and Point at the vegetable patches. They didn't even stop over here, look. Usually when they get out, this place is decimated.
Must have been real spooked. I don't know whether something got into their pen or something, but... Did you not see anything last night?
Oh, no, it was raining. I didn't want to come out. I got wet.
It was raining. That is a thing.
So he goes in and has another look around, and takes a little while.
Was it like a thunderstorm, or was it just rain?
No, it was just really rainy.
Mm.
Like a lot of rain. But usually sheep don't care about that either.
Mm. Something definitely spooked them.
Has anyone actually been to look for the sheep?
In the woods? God, no. Why would I do that? Scary and dangerous. Do you want to go? You can go.
Yeah, I've got nothing to fear in there.
Sure, Chips will pay you if you find a sheep. Might even like you. Yeah.
That'll never happen. I'd be lucky to even get a copper off of Chips. Half the time when I bring a message up to him, he just takes the message and leaves. Even if he wants to send something back, he'll find someone else to do it, not me.
He's a grumpy old man. You know him. He's
I'd
old
rather
fashioned.
not know him.
Well, he's perfectly pleasant to me.
Well, yes, everyone's
Yeah,
pleasant to you.
You haven't got a problem.
That roll, by the way, was me attacking one of the trees.
Okay. You hit the tree, and Jeremy looks at you. What? Why are you hitting our trees?
Oh, sorry.
There's a
I was just kind of swinging
forest
my axe.
over there. Go hit those trees. These are our trees.
Poor tree.
Poor tree. I go and
Trees
like
are
bandage the
friends,
tree.
you know.
Go look after the tree.
You know what? I'm done here. If no one else is going to go look for these sheep, and everyone's just going to keep saying, "Oh, where are these sheep?" I think I'm going to go look for these sheep.
Good.
Oh,
Good on
come
you. You do that. You go in the forest. I'll go in here.
Tell you what.
This smells my
Say-
spirit animal.
Tell you what, Eric. I'll go with you. I mean, I'm sure with some guidance of Foltis, nothing shall be possible. I mean, impossible. Sorry.
Yeah, at least you can hit something that isn't someone else's property.
I'll try not to hit the sheep though.
Please don't hit the sheep.
If you're going in the forest, you'll need me to come with you.
He gonna tap
I
that.
do know the forest.
As you guys come over here,
I
make
finished
some
fixing the latch.
make some perception checks for me, you two, as you get closer over
I
here.
also step on the cabbages.
Which two? Sorry.
You and Erica.
Not great.
Okay.
We are so perceptive.
Lorna,
Yeah, not the.
you with your above 10 with advantage perception check.
Oh,
Spot the incredibly obvious tracks leading away from the field into the forest.
see, why did the shepherd not spot this? Come on.
He's,
They're right
Golden
there.
blind, possibly.
why did none of the other guys spot it? He's also blind.
They have low perception.
You see not only a large amount of sheep tracks, incredibly obvious because it was raining a lot and there was a lot of mud, but you also see a few tracks of boots as well.
Boots.
Boots.
Now these weren't just boot tracks from us tramping around, was it?
Nope, they lead away from the field and into the forest.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Can't believe no one
Maybe we should.
thought of this.
Maybe we should go back and gather some more people up if we're going to go into the forest.
Do you reckon that damn half-orc's done with his second breakfast, the greedy sod?
I imagine it'll be your fourth breakfast by now.
Oh. Gonna need to find those bloody sheep just to feed him.
I imagine so.
Cool. So you want to head back
Head
and
back
grab?
to the thing and grab everyone else. See if anyone else wants to come with us.
Yeah. The other two are still in the inn. Have you had any more breakfast, Dirge?
Nope.
No. You
Just
your second.
now, like I finished second breakfast. I go up to the innkeeper and go like, "You need meat."
Let me check. He sort of pokes his head into the back. Let's switch back to the end. Why not? You guys aren't here yet. You can.
To the side.
To the void.
So yeah, he sticks his head into the larder and goes, not just yet. I'll probably need some in a couple of days, but not for now. That stuff you gave me yesterday is still good.
Just grunts and walks off.
Wasn't so busy last night. I think so. How many beers in are you now, Benel?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Saturday morning.
Oh, you're being reserved. Yeah,
Exactly.
As you head out of the inn, you come face to face with these three, who have just about managed to get back to see you heading down the street.
What?
All right, Daj. Listen, we've got a bit of a situation. Seems some sheep are missing. Want to spend a day looking for them in the forest?
I don't like sheep.
The place is literally full of sheep. How can you not like sheep?
I don't like sheep. Chewy.
Oh, you mean to eat? Oh, right. What about live?
Just had a second breakfast.
We're looking for living.
Almost
really?
nothing but sheep.
He holds up his hand. Not meat. Sheep. They chew too much. I don't like it.
Good old Dirge.
Oh dear.
I'm sure you might find something else out in the forest.
How
You know,
come?
something that doesn't chew too much.
Cool. Go inside and get Benor. What's her name?
Yep.
Yeah. I learned everyone's name. Oh,
It is
God.
white in here. Father, where are we?
What?
I see nothing in front of me.
I can't.
Oh, dear.
Don't go into the light!
I'm
back
coming
over
home,
here.
Father.
There's colour.
Oh dear.
Oi, dwarf! Come in.
Yeah, come on, Benor. You love the forest.
Where to?
The
Okay,
forest.
the forest. Okay. Why?
We're looking for some sheep. They seem to have got lost somehow.
Lost? Did you not see the boots?
No.
Boots.
Wait,
Boots?
the sheep are wearing boots.
You mean someone
face
maybe
palm.
took him?
You.
I facepalm and start to walk
I like-
towards the forest again.
I like how obvious the boots were that you didn't even bother to point them out. So just, we're like really confused. Boots?
You walk
Anyway,
over, see the
Erica,
boots.
come back. Boots?
Anyway, you coming or what?
Well, might as well. Might find some cool herbs.
All right, let's get moving then.
Okay, head off to the forest.
Cool. So, where would you like to head into the forest? Would you like to?
From the east.
How about
Follow,
the entrance
follow him
of
from where the
forest?
boots were.
Yeah, of course
Let's
we
follow the
foot tracks.
boots.
Okay, good. I mean, that's
see
what I
the
was
sheepy
assuming, but I wanted to make sure you said that. Okay, so let's.
I tap the half elf on the shoulder, going like, "We got rope."
No. Do you have rope back at the shop?
I'm a butcher.
So
Worth an
no?
ask.
You've got.
Ah,
I hang stuff up to dry. Of course, he has rope in the freaking shop.
From hooks, though.
Yeah, from
Yeah, I hang like you know like sometimes like you back in olden days or something they use rope to hang up certain meats to dry. I mean,
You'll have hooks and twine. You can have some twine. It's not a rope.
twine works. Like anything to rope them together, it's fine.
Fine. I've probably got some rope in my climbing kit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might have some aromatic leaves back at home that could tempt sheep to follow us.
There'll be some rope at the stable if needs be, if nothing else works.
Cool. Right.
That's fine.
Let's head out then.
Okay.
All right.
We'll move you.
Gather anything we might need and.
Okay, so we'll move you over here.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I want to light my pipe.
You may light your pipe. Okay.
Do I need to skill check that?
No, you're pretty good at lighting your pipe.
You're proficient.
I
You
just
critical fail lighting your pipe and instead light your beard.
Oh god, I'm dead.
and you start a forest fire.
Look, we don't need another face burning going on.
We can't start a forest fire. It's all wet and dank.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Begin JRPG.
10 to
into the
9.
Woods music.
Alright, I'm smoking my pipe now.
Sweet. Okay, so you head back to the farm and you find where the tracks are, and you're able to follow them for a good while into the forest. But as you get into the forest and the sort of trees start covering overhead, the mud sort of gets less prevalent and it gets a bit harder to follow the tracks. So let's have survival checks from whoever's attempting to follow the tracks themselves.
I
Bam.
assume they've been pointed out. I guess
Well-
Lorna's the only one who saw the tracks. I don't know whether actually
I
pointed it
think-
out to anyone else. We're sort of just following her.
I'm guessing that's a critical success from.
Yeah,
Lord.
I mean let's have
Nailed it.
perception from Dirge and Benor to see if they spot him as well.
Okay, so I've actually never rolled
yeah,
this
oh, you
thing,
meant
so
perception.
just roll slash roll.
You don't need-
So you can go into your character sheet and literally click on perception, and it will roll it for you.
Where is perception?
Wow, that's slow.
Under your skills.
It's sort of
There you go.
2/3 of the way down.
Click it.
I clicked it. There we go.
So
Boom.
Dirge also saw the incredibly obvious tracks. Only Dirge and Erica did, though. Amazingly,
Yeah, amazingly the one
DC
with the...
10 with advantage. 3 of you failed. One of you had +3.
And 5.
Look, I work at the temple. I just follow. Okay.
You don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
It must be the bear.
So
Roll a survival, Corby.
Yes, survival. There you go. Yo!
nice. Okay. So yeah, the
I
two
thought
of
Lorna
you.
rolled a 20 and a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're able to follow them even when it starts getting a bit harder, and it's sort of starting to get dark. It's a fairly big forest, and yeah, it's starting to get dark as you're following them. But after a little while, perception checks, please. Let's have those. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so now this time.
So clearly,
Shit.
clearly, what's happened is the two people that are following the tracks who are up front. They're looking at the tracks. The other 3 of you just kind of bumbling along behind. Managed to spot up in the distance some smoke. You sort of catch a glimpse of it through the trees, and you see some smoke rising from up ahead.
Oh, smoke.
Yep.
Look out.
Interesting.
Look out, smoke.
Look out.
Really?
That's all you're gonna give us?
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, when he points it out, you can see it. You look for a gap in the trees, and you can see a plume of smoke rising up into the sky.
How far away is it?
It's probably a little ways away yet. You can only just see it. It's probably about 20 minutes, half an hour away still. So it's going to start getting pretty dark by the time you get there, but should be able to make it fairly easy.
Is it getting dark because of the time of day, or is it just because of we're deep in a forest?
Bit of both. It's sort of getting towards the end of the day, so it's getting towards.
So we've been like walking all day, considering we left it in the morning just after breakfast.
It took you a little while. You ate breakfast late because it was a Saturday morning. You got up. You went to the farm. You came back. You went out. You've been following the tracks for a little while. It's autumn, so it's getting late early. It's getting dark early as well.
So typical student lifestyle then.
Yeah, it's probably
Pretty much.
It's probably around 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the moment. So it's not dark, but it's getting there. And because you're in a forest, it's also
It's
Well-
twilight.
yes.
Well, anyway, that smoke seems suspicious. I'm sure Folters led us here. Why don't we go over that?
Bet you it's whoever these boots belong to. They've decided to have a lovely mutton meal.
We should go and investigate.
So robotic.
What's a robot?
What are they called? Can't remember what they're called now.
Automaton?
No. I want to say like War Machine, but that's obviously wrong.
Warforge?
Yes, Warforged. That's it. Damn it! I'm on the wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess we all head towards the smoke.
Yeah. So you're walking for a little while longer, and yeah, because of the shade, it's pretty dark now, but you can still see easily enough. But yeah, so you're as you come close, you can see a clearing up ahead, and you can see the light from a fire in the clearing.
I stealth up closer to make sure.
Okay, so you're.
Can I do that to stealth up behind?
Yeah, can do. Let's pull you into here.
Oh, is this close to a river?
Yes. Yeah. So there's a river running through the forest. Dodge, Erica, and Grivorf. Okay. So yeah, from this distance you can't quite fully see what's going on, but yeah, you can see the fire, and you can see there's clearly some tents from the shade the fire's making.
Do we see the sheep?
You don't see them currently, but so you want to stealth up closer. So make
I do.
a stealth check. Nice.
Well, that's Well, you want to stealth as well?
We're all stealthing, aren't we?
Well, now we want to.
you don't
Just
have
hang
to
back here.
if you don't want to get closer from here. You don't have to, but if you want to get a bit closer.
I'd say I've pretty much passed that, so I'd like to get as close as I
Well, that
possibly
really
can and hide
depends
behind
on
a tree.
what they get.
I'm not stealthing. I'm a giant ass fucking half orc. I'm not gonna try.
I'm a light and nimble half elf. I think I'm good.
Pretty much.
Well, it's not like I'm wearing armor or anything like that, so I think I can be good.
I'm not gonna try. It's fine.
I'm not, like I said,
Smoking, there's still a little trail, so I probably shouldn't go near.
don't worry.
So this
Don't worry.
the
Hold
sort of
just
darker
anything.
green areas are sort of slightly raised up, and yeah, there's bushes and stuff you could hide behind, so you can sneak up behind these bushes and stuff if you want to. So go ahead and move
well-
yourself where you want to move.
Yes. I would want to be here. I don't seem to have a symbol.
It's right down the bottom.
It's at the bottom.
You should be able to.
How do you?
Oh, okay, we've come in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to move to here.
Okay. Let's zoom that out a bit. There we go. Okay, so
I'll move up around there.
I'm just
Yeah, I was going to say
stand
move
behind
one
this tree.
closer.
We're just gonna hang back.
Don't worry, with Krivorov, anything's impossible.
So, as you sneak up, you can see one man sitting by the fire. There is clearly an animal cooking on the fire. It's not clear that it's a sheep, but it's a good chance that it is.
Do I smell it?
You, not from the distance you're at.
Fair enough.
Do I smell it?
Yeah, you can smell it. Sort of smells lamby, muttony.
Lamb.
Smell. What did I say? Sheep barbecue.
Yeah, he's. Okay, so as you two sneak closer, he sort of stands up and looks around. He looks vaguely in your direction. It's clear he doesn't know where you are exactly, but you suspect he heard something. And he heads over towards this tent.
I hold my position and stay as quiet as possible, in the hopes that he thinks that it is some kind of animal running around.
Can I see him actually approaching the tent, or is
Yeah.
the tent on my
Yeah,
way?
it's sort of a normal camp-sized tent, so you can see him walking over to it, and he leans down to look inside and poke his head in.
I kind of look back to the others and kind of try to wave them forward a bit.
So there's actually 3 tents.
There is 3 tents, yeah.
So that means that there could be a lot more people and there's
be a
some
lot more.
boats as well.
Yeah, there's 3 boats. Each boat probably needs 2 people each. So
Could be a lot of people here.
Yeah, these boats, you can see there's like some tarps over them, some cloths over them. You can't see what's inside, but they're kind of bulged out a bit.
Bloody poachers.
are the cloths colored?
Huh?
Are the cloths colored
Uh,
in like a special way?
Not really. They're just big cloths. They're various colours, like one sort of basic creamy, one's black. They're not camouflaged or anything like that. They're not trying.
No, I was more thinking like from another kingdom or something.
Oh no. Nothing like that. They're not.
It's far more humble than that.
Okay. So Krivorov has waved you guys forwards. Would you like to move forwards at all, or
Do we need to make a stealth check?
if you want to get closer, yeah, without being spotted. If you don't care that much about being spotted, no.
I'm good where I am.
I guess I'll move forward a little bit. Oh,
Nice.
well, I'm like right here. He hasn't seen me yet. I'll move to like. Here.
What was that noise? Oh, it was just a fly.
Benno, would you like to get closer at all?
Do I get a bonus if I try to move with the heavy vegetation to the right?
Not particularly, but from where you are, because you're a bit further away than these guys.
Also, I'm a dwarf, so
Yeah.
I reckon you should transform into a goat and just walk into the middle of the campsite and see what happens.
I think if he rolls a high stealth check, he would go through the vegetation. But if he rolled a low one, then he would just walk straight into the road, going "Hello."
Sup?
Yeah, I mean, from the distance you're at, and because you're short, you'll be a bit harder to see, but I won't give you advantage or anything on the roll. But
sure.
Oh,
Well,
that's not great. So you move over to here, and
hello.
as you're moving forwards, he's sort of poked his head in and says, you can't quite hear what he says, but someone else sort of starts climbing from the tent.
can either me or
Erica.
Erica hear what they're saying?
Give us a perception check. See if you do.
No.
No.
No, not
I am
quite.
deaf.
Not quite. And then he sort of points over towards where you are, and then as Benor fumbles his way through the bush, he sort of goes, "Oh shit!" and he moves forwards and points over at Benor. "Hey, you! Come out!"
Can I transform into a goat here and then like kind of come through the vegetation?
Sure. Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Do we have a symbol for this instead?
We don't. I should have found one. Let me see if I can find a goat.
Just get like a baby goat picture or something. Just something really sort of cutesy thing.
Here we go. I found a generic goat. Here it is. It's a really big goat.
Nice.
That goat is sitting on his face.
And I'll give you control of the goat. Controlled by. Okay, there you go. So you transform into a goat. Why don't you tell everyone how you're doing that?
Yeah, so one of my ancestors was named Dane Cross, and he was a really famous dwarven stone carver. And he worked together with a wizard to create an expertly carved stone goat, which has gone through my family through generations. This magical statue allows the user to transform once per long rest into a goat.
Cool. So as you come out of the bush looking like a goat, he sort of
Is it a particularly fat and chubby goat?
he breathes a sigh of relief and was like, "Oh."
While he's distracted, I'm going to try and sneak a little bit forward to the bush on the left.
Go for it.
to the
Yeah.
left.
To be fair, like if I
Do
can
I need to
interject
roll-
there,
Do I need to roll another?
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
What were you saying, Colby?
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can't. So I thought it was something with fighting. Like if I can interject, like these are like sheep poachers, right?
Yeah.
There's a
We don't
big
know yet.
fat juicy goat there. Why not try and get him in? Because that's a lot of meat.
They
Right?
they
Don't
might.
give the DM ideas.
Look, I hadn't finished ideas yet. They just breathed a sigh of relief because they thought someone was sneaking up on them. Is all. And it just turned out it was just a goat. So yeah, you managed to sneak over to there. They don't spot you, and this lady sort of points over at Lucas and goes, "Oh, grab it." He's like, yeah. Okay, and he starts walking towards. He's holding his hands out like, whoa.
I'm gonna walk towards the other side of the tree here.
Let's check something.
I love how I've like a dex modifier of -1, and yet I'm easy
shit.
stealth rolls.
Man, if only you were a real goat, because you'd have been handled real well, you animal.
Oh.
He approaches you. It's incredibly calming. You almost feel like walking towards him, goat. But since you are a sentient being, you are not urged in any way to do that.
Goats are sentient. What are you talking about?
I start charging him.
Sure.
Learn towards me.
You're thinking of space goats, mate.
I have two horns.
I'm pretty sure he is a little bit like a space goat, to be honest,
shot
with all the
him.
herbs he's got.
I hit him with my horns.
I gave you the goat stats, right?
Yeah, I don't have them anymore because I forgot to save them.
Let me find it for you.
I'm pretty sure it was 2d4s.
I've got them here. There you go. I'll send it over. Dungeoneering. Goat stats. There you go. There's your goat stats. So.
Also, I love that you're charging into an unknown enemy that we know nothing of. We don't know what they have on them.
I'm
We don't know.
taking him by surprise.
Yeah, but they still think you're a goat, so they have no issue in killing you whatsoever.
He's unarmed, and then I can run away after the charge.
Fine.
Meanwhile, the butcher's just hanging back, going, "Yeah, whatever."
Okay.
The butcher is a giant ass half orc, and it does not sneak very well, even though he has a dex modifier of 2.
I'm a giant half orc, and I don't sneak very well.
Yeah, but you're stupid.
-1. Well, there's that point, yes, but I seem to be doing all right so far.
Okay, goat. So you can charge him. So as a goat, you've got charge ability, which means if you move at least 20 feet straight towards a target and then hit it with a ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra bunch of damage. So you'll move forwards. And sadly, you'll have to manually make this attack. Actually, let me go ahead and make an attack for you.
Is this a gangster goat? Meh.
Oh no, it doesn't quite work because the stats are different. Though I can do negative damage. Okay, so -1, then
Is it negative damage healing?
E4 -1. Will this work? Boop. So that's, and then does D4 +1. Good. That works. There you go. I made you a goat ram attack.
Nice.
You can roll in your character sheet. There you go. So go ahead and do that.
Oh, it's in my character sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nice.
Nice. Okay.
And then
That
be
is
there for damage.
straight in his groin, right
So-
there.
Yeah, so you run towards him, catch him completely unsuspecting, and you get him right in the newts.
I'm pretty sure he
Goat horn.
can't.
Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure he can never have kids ever again after that.
Probably not, no. So let's go ahead and just scroll a 6 here. Man, bam. Okay, let's roll some initiative, shall we?
Shit. What have you started?
Well, technically, I'm the only one in combat, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna roll
Wow.
initiative for everyone, and then
My dice rolling is fantastic today.
if they decide to act, then they act. So remember, if you click on your character, then
Yeah.
then it will add your initiative.
Oh yeah, I need to click him first.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Wait, do I click the
Yeah.
goat or me?
I mean, you did click the goat, and it.
Oh, okay.
But let's go ahead and I'll put your thing in manually because I can. You got what, 3? Okay, there you go.
yeah, mine needs to be put in as well.
Yeah, same.
You guys.
We all suck.
17.
Well, I rolled a 13, but I forgot to click my.
My turn order
character,
button
so-
doesn't
Same.
work. Oh, there it is.
Well, to me, I can roll again if you want to.
No.
Yeah, I'm quite happy
no,
to roll again.
You're good. 13. Oh yeah, added her. No, and
Somehow, I'm. What the hell happened with these rolls, guys?
8 and
Hmm?
Like I'm 3rd with an 8.
Well, you're not third technically. It's just that you're the third to roll, so it will probably get into order after everyone's rolled.
Fair enough.
Ooh, someone got a 0.
No, that's something happened in.
Oh, there's a new person.
There we go.
Oh,
Tenth guy.
So, Colt, 'tis your turn.
You guys do have weapons, right?
Why am I not on the turn order?
Yeah, why am I not on the turn order?
You are.
Did you?
I'm not. in the
I'm
turn order
not.
either.
Is there only 4 guys?
Are you
No.
now?
Still only 4
Nope.
guys.
Nope,
Yeah, it's
guys.
only showing. It's only showing the 3, or the 4 bad guys and myself.
Weird. Why is that a thing? Why is that?
I've got the 4 bad guys, that's it.
Okay.
Well, no, what? One is definitely me. The guy with the crossed arms.
I'm not
is
on
me.
there anymore. I was
Oh,
on
yeah.
there for a second.
Technical difficulties. So we all just re-roll and just click it ourselves.
I think what happened is because I made tokens and then slightly edited them and didn't.
Mazendi's just put in your chat, Greg. The long-standing Roll20 bug. You'll need to remove all of them and then redo them.
Right. Okay. Cool. Sure. Right. So is Krivroff on there for everyone? Or?
Is what now?
Yeah.
Yes.
The one with 7.
Oh, okay. So not that one. Yes. If you just click on your tokens and re-roll them, it should automatically add them. Hopefully.
Okay, should I use the goat or me this time?
Use you. You're in the bottom right-hand corner.
Okay.
Hey, got a 20.
Not natural.
Hey, that's better.
Okay, sweet. All right, nice. And I'll just have to I'll have to remake your tokens with the names on at some point. Okay, so it is instead Dirge's turn.
I'm last. That's good. Oh, no, it's good because no one can see me at the moment because I'm successfully hidden, I believe.
So
Yeah,
the guy,
technically, I'm the only one in combat.
the guy that was just rammed, is on the floor, right?
He's not. That's a point. Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
also-
to check if it's prone.
Roll another D4 damage. Oh, roll
Me.
another 2d4 damage because you crit. Holy shit. Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, slash roll. 2d4.
Okay.
That's pretty
And
safe.
he needs to make a DC 10 strength saving throw, which he has. Where is it? Failed. So yes, he is prone on the floor. Is there a knocked down symbol? There you go. That'll do. Boop. He is knocked down.
Well, considering they only know of the goat, that symbol is just wrong. Considering they only know of the goat, and goats are aggressive animals.
That man is on the floor. That's the closest symbol there is to someone being prone. So.
I mean, he has been hit in the nuts. That's an acceptable position.
Or this one. Okay, we'll give him this one. There you go. It's
Oh
slightly
yeah,
better.
crippling pain. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, cool.
In that case, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yes, we are Mazendi. That automatically rolled critical damage, but the goat ability does an extra D4 damage if you hit after charging, which doesn't get automatically added. So. Okay, so Dirge, you're not doing anything though? You're just staying there?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything.
This guy sort of pokes his head out to see what the squeal of pain was, and when he sees a goat has just rammed his friend in the nuts, he kind of just laughs. Doesn't actually realise what's happened.
What else is there to do if you see one of your mates get rammed in the nuts by something?
Benor.
Yep.
Yeah, it's your turn. There is a man on the floor in crippling pain. In front of you.
I'm gonna run backwards
Sure.
because we have a pretty good ambush set up here if they want to follow me.
Erica's turn as well.
So whip. How
My turn next.
How much can I move?
40 feet as a goat, which is 8 squares.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be enough.
Oh, I'm confusing.
And you can also, if you want to, on your turn, you can do a few extra actions. You can, for example, double move if you wanted to. You can move and attack, that sort of stuff. So that's worth considering.
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah, you're just running away for now, and you don't need to go that far. What you can do though is you can hold an action to do a specific action on a trigger. So if you wanted to, you could, for example, say if he gets up close to me again, I want to ram.
Okay, so if it goes within 4 squares of me again, I'm gonna do the goat trap again.
You can't hold a move and an attack, but if he moves up to you, you can attack him again. So you can hold.
I'll hold a close attack then, I guess.
Cool. Okay. Erica.
Oh, I don't know what to do really, to be honest.
There is a man dangerously close to you. He is, however, on the floor.
He's probably not looking at me.
Ow! Owie! Ow! Owie! Ow! Ow! Fuck.
Yeah, that sure sounds like a man who got his balls skewered.
Yeah, it does. What would you like to do?
Is everyone else kind of looking at him?
These two are, yeah. They're sort of looking over at him.
No,
The lady looks vaguely concerned. The man is just laughing.
Well, I'm going to just back up a little bit quietly and just get behind this bush because they were going to come out to probably have a look at him.
Okay. Make another stealth check.
Okie doke. Let me find it.
Nice. Yeah. You do that perfectly fine. Would you like to hold any actions or anything?
No, that's for me.
Okay. Colt.
I don't know. They're not really doing much, are they?
Not yet, no.
Their mate just
He
got
just
nutted
tried to-
by a goat.
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep waiting.
Okay.
Pass, yeah.
This guy, he gets up and let's remove that. Can I? Oh no, that is not what we wanted.
Oh, he's dead.
He's
Dead.
He bled out. He gets up and he pulls out. What is it? He's got. Is it? Yeah, he's got a crossbow. So he pulls out a crossbow, points it at the goat. I'm gonna roll in here for this.
I mean, if it's diagonal, there is a bush in the way for him to hit me.
Yeah, you've got some cover. He's not really thinking that much about getting an angle. He just wants to shoot at you. 10. What is a goat's AC? It's probably not great.
It's 10.
10. Okay.
But you got.
Well,
you,
your
Yeah,
goat
armor
is-
class 10.
don't you have partial cover? So that
Yes, yeah. So
so
you're
that
fine.
increases your AC by 2. I think.
So you're fine, just about. It comes whizzing past you. It's slightly worrying, but you're okay. And this lady comes over. Oh my god, are you okay? What happened? And he's like, oh, that fucker got me. Wasn't ready for that.
This bloody goat just knocked me in the nuts, he did!
Okay. Krivroth.
I'm kind of wondering whether I should jump out and say, "Oh my god, my goat escaped." Sorry about that. The problem is I've got a great big axe strapped to my back, so I'm not sure whether that's a good idea.
There's a man with a crossbow.
I'm just going to move up to the bush here and kind of wait to see what they do. I'm going to hold my action, see what
Make another
happens if they come
stealthy
in.
roll.
Keep in mind
Swear
there's
to
like
God, if you
one
drop
sound
your
cap, right?
axe.
No, he's probably gonna trip.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah.
Trips and falls!
Oh my god, my goat!
Oh, bloody hell, my goat. What did he do?
You,
Oh, I'm so sorry. My goat Hamish was just like. I'm
you literally, as you're trying to sneak up, you kind of miss the fact that this hill is slightly slanted here. You trip and you literally fall down here onto your ass, but you manage to stand up, so you're not prone or anything. But you are completely out in the open, slightly embarrassed because you did just slip down a hill.
I'm sorry, I just.
And they all look at you, shocked, and this guy raises his crossbow towards you.
Oh shit! Was that my goat? I'm so sorry. I mean, my Hamish has been running all over the place. I've been chasing after him all day. It's just been absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm gonna need you to make a deception check. Oh, kicked all the cans a bit.
Not bad. 11.
The guy who got rammed sort of lowers his crossbow, and this guy over here is he's still laughing a bit, so he's not paying that much attention. But she looks over at you and points at the axe. Not many sheep farmers carry an axe around. What's that for?
He's a goat farmer.
These woods can be a bit dangerous. I mean,
And then it's
you're carrying bows and crossbows and everything.
and then it's Dirge's turn. Would you like to react in any way, Dirge?
Well, there is a crossbow, so I am just going to jump out and charge straight up, ramming the first one. Like,
What, the goat?
no, not straight up at the
Okay, so
at
Leroy Jenkins them.
So you've got a movement speed of 30 feet, which means you can move 6 spaces per turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can double move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get to there, but you wouldn't be able to attack again.
for God's sakes. Like, the charge doesn't count?
Sadly, charge
Can
is
you not
not
intimidate
actually a
them?
thing unless you have a feat. Yeah, you could 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if you're
4,
running
5,
that
6.
fast.
You can
in the
get to
morning.
there in a single turn, then you've got some options. Your cleaver is basically a hand axe, which can be used as a thrown weapon, so you can just lob it at them.
Remember, anything can be an improvised throwing weapon,
You can
including a halfling.
you can attempt an intimidate check, or you can just keep running at them. Sadly, charge in this is not a thing unless you have a feat.
Should have gotten that.
Or you're a goat.
Mm,
I literally have a skill that's called charge.
okay, in light of these changes, I'm not going to charge at them, considering, I can't reach.
Okay.
What I am gonna do is, I am gonna try and attempt. Oh, actually, their attention is drawn over there, so I can easily sneak over there if I
Don't
try
completely fuck it. Yeah.
exactly.
As
Go
long as
for
you
it.
don't fall over too.
So I make a stealth check.
Yep.
Okay.
Question. Apparently goats have 4 hit points, but then it says 1d8. Do I need to roll 1d8 to determine my maximum hit points? Or do I have 4 hit points
You
as I
have
go?
4 hit points.
Okay.
No, that DA
That's fine.
is for
Yeah.
when a DM is creating and wants to do random hit points from monsters rather than.
Oh
the
my
fixed
god,
ones.
that is really unfortunate for you. These two clearly a bit more perked up. Look over towards you, and they
Ah, come on! Really?
manage to spot. I'm afraid so.
Their attention was completely the other way.
Yeah, and yet one of them rolled a 20 and the other rolled an 18. These things happen.
I hate dice rolling games. I swear to God.
I know.
Congratulations, you're playing one of the ultimate dice rolling games.
Luckily for you, the guy over here, whose turn it is, has no clue. And he's
Still
gonna,
just laughing.
he's going to move forward and draw his crossbow and point it at Krivrov. He's not shooting yet, but they're clearly on edge.
I'm pretty sure you don't draw crossbows.
He's drawing it like he's getting it out. Like you draw a sword, not like you draw a bow.
Well.
Lucas.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Yeah. I mean, I am close enough to do another charge on the guy.
Wow.
I don't think you're going to get him the nuts again. If you do, it's fantastic.
Just
So,
run right up and ram him again.
yeah, boom.
Sure.
And that will grab their attention from me, so that's good.
Let's see. Go drum.
Oh, real close. Real
Nice.
close.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead, roll
Just
damage.
clips them.
As you run into him again, he takes it and you do an extra d4 damage as well. Actually, what I want to do actually is
How many hit points has this guy got?
well, it depends how much damage Goat does.
Pretty sure I did 6 last time.
I've created you a goat charge as well, so it's got the extra damage included. But yeah, just roll an extra d4 for now.
Okay.
Four. Hey!
He has -7 hit points.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you ram him, and he just flies back. He completely loses his footing, just falls over.
Goat power.
Unconscious on the floor.
Let's see how much movement did I use.
You've got
I
about
would say 1, 2,
15
3.
foot more movement,
Oh.
so you can move a bit more if you want to.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna move back 3 squares. I count. It's 1, 2. Around here.
Erica, tis your turn.
I am going to run at the person who's got their crossbow out, which is that person there, and try and use my dagger to at least get them to drop it.
Okay.
I'll attack them. That's 1,
Right. So
2.
as you run out, he jumps, and releases the bolt.
Oh, great.
That went bloody well.
And it hits Krivrov.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Bam.
Ow.
But you close the distance and you can get him.
Ooh, I did the wrong tab. Let's do that. 4.
Okay, it's 4 damage. Cool. Next up is Colt.
Okay. 30.
Use your axe as an improvised throwing weapon. Go, you're totally not going to hit me.
No. I don't really want to kill these people. I'm not a murderer.
I mean, there's already one dead.
Yeah, but
But you make a good point. We haven't tried talking to them.
I don't. I think the time for talk is past.
Yeah, it's past now, but
You've kind of rammed one in the nuts twice.
Rampage!
I think. I think
Right,
Goat
right.
Simulator got in the way.
I don't know. I guess I'll try picking up like a branch and just throwing a branch at this guy?
Sure.
Some sort of ranged attack.
Yeah.
He's behind a 10. Is that
You
going to
can
hit?
have disadvantage on the attack, but it will
Sure.
otherwise be. So just roll a d20, two d20s plus your strength, whatever that is. What's your strength?
Hmm?
What's your strength?
3.
So yeah, just roll 2 d20s and we'll see. Bam! Nice. Oh wait.
No, that doesn't work.
So it's an 11, 14.
Yeah, you clip him. It'll deal. What I guess like
D4 or something?
I think it's D3.
D2 maybe.
Uh,
It's a stick, right?
I would say D4 halved.
Weapon. Yeah. Yeah. We'll roll a d2.
So I can't flip.
Flip a
Ah,
coin.
Nice. So you fucking nail him. Yeah. Catches him off guard.
Got him.
Catches him right in the neck. And
Awesome.
clearly quite hurt.
I'm like, oi! Oi!
Oi.
Leave my friends alone!
Hey, you. Leave those kids alone. Get it? Because it's a goat. He's done. She
Oh no.
is clearly not impressed. And she draws what is it? She draws a short sword and moves towards you. And
To who?
to Erica.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You've got a way higher AC than I do, so
Oh, hello.
That's probably fine, isn't it? You've got Dex, unlike everyone else in this party.
Yay.
I have Andex.
And X.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Corby has Dex, doesn't he? Or...
I got a shit ton of decks.
I mean, my goat form has 2 more decks than I do, so...
I got 14.
So
Are you all going to be a mountain goat?
no, hill goat.
yeah,
Oh.
hill goat. I'm a hill dwarf.
He'll go. Yeah, so she moves towards you, and you manage to just duck out of the way, just completely avoiding it. Krivroth, you have a bolt in you. It's incredibly painful. You've never quite felt pain like it.
No, but I feel the adrenaline after I see the person attacking Erica, and I see the desire to protect her, and I run towards her attacker
At last.
and attack her with my great axe.
Sure. Go for it. Clearly the pain is affecting your ability to swing, and as you're swinging, you feel a twinge of pain, and your blow sort of swings to the left. Dirge.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should be good enough to charge this time.
Yep, you're good.
Yo! What do I roll?
So if you click on your attack in the middle of your character sheet, you've got one set up for your cleaver. If you click on that, then it'll.
No, look, I'm not using my cleaver. I don't know what you're doing. Like, I'm just ramming speed and headbutting it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a giant ass orc. I'm gonna use that size to my advantage.
So you're
That's a
making.
strength check.
Are you making an unarmed attack or trying to knock her over?
Trying to knock her over.
Okay, sure.
Basically, just like full ramming speed, like boom.
The way attempting to knock them over works is you will roll an opposed athletics check.
That's
and
good.
if you beat her, then you knock her over. So.
Well, to be fair, like there's a steam train coming her way, so she probably hears it.
Yeah.
Athletics. What do we got? What is the second thing anyway?
Oh!
What Would he
So-
get? Would he get advantage because he's actually charging?
No, but it's fine because she's just attacked Erica. A man with a great axe has come along, and she's just sort of dodged out of the way, and she's clearly off her footing as you come rampaging into her and just slam into her. And despite feeling that your blow was a bit rubbish, you still managed to knock her over.
What did you roll on her?
5.
Well, I'll take it.
She
As intended.
Oh, I
she
have a
is
quick
not
question though.
strong.
Like the two columns there, like and what we're rolling. The first one is what we're focusing on. What is the second one anyway?
The second one, if you there's some things called advantage and disadvantage. On either of those, you roll 2 dice. If you have advantage, you pick the higher. If you have disadvantage, you pick the lower. So it rolls 2 automatically. So you can then just, if you've got one of those, then you.
Yeah. So if you had advantage on that roll, then you would have picked the 23, which is.
But I have advantage. I'm charging.
That sadly is not actually a thing.
Fair enough.
How do you know if you have advantage? Is it just when you tell us?
The DM will tell you.
Yes. So there's a lot of times where you will have an ability which gives you advantage, or I will say you have advantage on this, or in the case of that perception check to spot the things you were making, because I can see that you roll 2 dice anyway.
Or if you manage to convince the DM that what you're doing is worthy of an advantage.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, and disadvantage is often imposed from various things. So like, if you grapple someone and then try to make an attack, for example, they'll have disadvantage on that attack.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
So, for example, the person that Corby's just charged in is knocked over.
Yep.
That any melee attacks give it advantage.
Yep.
But ranged attacks, because it's a smaller target, gives it disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so you've knocked her over. This man drops his crossbow, and he draws a short sword as well. And
To be fair, like because I knocked her over, like shouldn't we like move 1 space back?
no, you just knocked her over. What you can do as well with it's called a bull rush, basically. So you can either knock someone down or you can push them back. So you could choose to push her back if you wanted to. For example,
knockdown is a lot more better.
if there were a cliff or something, you can bull rush someone off the cliff if you wanted to.
Right.
Okay, so this guy will attack the lady with a dagger with his sword. Yeah. Oh, owie. Okay, that has hit you. 6 plus 1. Shank. Oh, that was quite lucky. Okay, so actually, I'll tell you what I can do is, how much health have you got maximum? Actually, I'm not going to bother because it's going to be awkward. Lorna?
I have 7.
7. So you're on 5 out of 7. Have you recorded how much you took, Ivy? How much did I do? Was it 5?
Yeah, I mean, I've recorded it under current hit points under my
and
character sheet.
you have 9 maximum, right?
No, I've got 8 for some reason.
Is that right?
I mean,
Oh,
I know I
yes,
haven't.
because you've only got
I know I haven't picked-
40.
Yeah, I know I haven't picked a class and gotten the D10.
No, that's fine. That's fine, I just thought you had higher con than you do. Cool, okay. I've given you 2 health bars now.
Cool.
Okay, so he manages to slash at you, and you try and dodge out of the way, and you sort of dodge most of the blow, but it catches your side and stings like a bitch. Benel.
Oh,
Go
this is my time to
rampage!
shine. Yeah, time to do a goat charge on the prone target.
Can we
Yep.
call him Hamish when he's in goat mode?
Hamish.
Boom.
It's going to be a running joke in the group, I think, now that you've called him Hamish.
So yeah, I gave you a charge, so it'll do the higher damage automatically. Ooh, 11. But you've got
11.
advantage, so
Yeah.
16. Yeah, so you hit 5 damage. Nice.
And that's with the charge, isn't it? Or is it just a simple headbutt?
Yep, that did it. Yeah, so it's 3 plus 1. So he rolled a 3 and a 1, and then added the 1 damage. Yep, so that's right. Yeah, so you clip her and you sort of knock her over a bit more, but you don't catch her anywhere near as badly as you caught the other guy multiple times. Erica.
I'm going to try and use persuasion to get them to actually drop their weapons.
Sure.
I think at this point it's intimidation, considering we outnumber them, and we have a goat.
No, I've got quite good persuasion.
I mean, they're both charisma-based skills, so...
Yeah.
She's
Fair.
She is.
I'm very
proficient with
charismatic.
it.
Well, I had more movement, though. I think I can get up to there. If I
Right.
count correctly.
Probably about right. Yeah. Not sure where you were.
I think it was.
So, for the record,
Yeah.
usually if you move out of melee combat with someone, you'll get attacked. But because she's on the floor, she can't do that. So.
Okay.
But you can't just sort of run into someone standing up, hit them, and then run away with no.
Okay.
consequences.
So attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Is she still alive, or is she?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's only taken a little bit of damage, but she is still prone. So you want to try and use persuasion to make them knock down. Go for it. That is your action for. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
They're real persuaded.
Okay.
Right, play it out. Play it out. Come on.
Right, why are we fighting? We don't want to fight. We're just villagers. You stole our sheep. Come on. We don't want to hurt anyone. Put your weapons down. What are we doing?
Okay. Let me. I feel like 25 is pretty good. And probably good enough. Okay. So.
It's a critical, so
Yeah. So the lady on the floor sort of. The man looks dubious and sort of stays on guard, but the lady on the floor sort of drops to the floor, sort of throws her weapon to the side and sort of puts her hands up. Yeah. We give up. We give up. Okay. Don't hurt us anymore, please. And the man sort of is like he keeps hold of his sword, but he's sort of lets his guard down a bit and holds his other hand up. Okay.
Just in time for Cold Tucker!
Carl Tucker, stick thrower.
Okay, so yeah, what would you like to do?
Should.
Well, lower my dagger. So that we're not a threat.
He steps away from you as well, and if you let her, she'll stand up.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should
Yeah, we should let them stand up.
bind them or something, I don't know.
Since they are obviously surrendering, I kind of like hold the hilt of my great axe to help pull her up.
Yeah, she'll take it and stand
Despite the pain. Despite the pain.
Aw, you hero.
and
I mean,
she'll look at you and be like, oh, okay, so
What are you doing here?
with it's complicated.
They're wrestling some sheep by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't seem that complicated,
We
friends.
did do that, but that's not. It's not what we usually do. We didn't want to.
Just
What do you
stick
usually
it
do
down.
then? Comes the voice from the goat.
Does the goat actually speak?
Sadly,
It's
the
a
goat, the goat cannot talk. I don't think you can
Yes,
talk in
it can.
animal
It's
form. Can you?
Druids can talk when they're animals.
Okay.
So, I mean,
She is.
It should transfer over.
What did you say? Sorry, I missed what you actually said.
I don't remember what they said. Oh yeah, what do you usually do then?
Look, she's very shocked as the goat talks. But
Oh yeah, I'm
Pretty
still a
shocked
goat.
as well. I think I'd be shocked.
Hey, you haven't seen a talking goat before? Hey!
she
Come
looks-
on!
oh my god.
Where do you
Successful
think
dragon.
babies come from?
That explains a lot. Look, we're farmers as well, like you, but it's
So,
Quite heavily armed farmers.
you're
yeah.
farmers as well, but you see it fit to steal another farmer's sheep rather than just going to the inn and paying 2 copper for a bang-up meal.
Well, we don't have any money.
Money's easy to come by. You
could
do
sell your
jobs.
weapon.
We had jobs.
All right, guys. All right. What happened? What's going on? Tell us what your story is. All right.
Okay. Look,
Keep it short and sweet.
can I? She'll sort of come over here and she'll look at him and
Meanwhile, I kind of break the arrow that's currently embedded in me to kind of lessen the weight on it.
he sort of he waves her off as she looks at his wounds, and he goes over to look at their friend who is clearly quite badly hurt, but on account of he only got attacked by a goat, he's it seems he's just unconscious, but he sort of starts to tend for him, and she just as you
He
goes
does have
over.
-7 hit points.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't that quite
To
bad?
be fair, I got attacked by a goat when I was 3, and that wasn't pleasant.
yeah.
Do goats transfer diseases? Just wondering.
Only if they bite.
Yeah, just goat aids.
She'll gesture you guys over towards the fire, and she'll lead you over to this tent and hold up one of the flaps, and inside there's a small child in there who looks incredibly ill.
I immediately go up to the child and kind of.
Small child? Are we talking baby or
He's
infant? Or
he's sort of he's 8 or 9 years old, you'd say.
Is it in
not
this
that
tent?
small of a child?
Is it-
in this tent.
Like, a year's time, be out there adventuring by himself.
Okay.
For starters, he looks malnourished, and now that you're not fighting them, you can tell actually the rest of them look pretty hungry as well.
Does the child look ill at all?
Yes, he does. Yeah,
What can I check the symptoms and
Yeah,
things like that? Do I
go
need to
for
make
it.
a
Yeah,
medicine
give
check
it
or-
a medicine check. Yeah.
Sorry, hang on one second.
That's right.
Kind of surprised I don't have medicine on my skills, but
Okay. Yeah. So you can tell it's pretty common disease.
I looked through my book of
Yeah.
diseases and
Using the book, comparing what you can see.
and I'm kind of going like, don't worry, child, don't worry. I know I look scary, but
He's
Yeah, no,
like
I'm making
barely conscious, and
Okay.
and he's sort of got rashes and stuff.
okay. I'm going to go through my book of diseases, look at the right one based on the symptoms, and I'm going to use my cleansing touch quirk to help cure the disease.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it takes you a little while, and as you're doing that, she can tell you're some kind of acolyte because of the clothes you're wearing. So she's not too worried about sort of what you're doing with him. She sort of trusts you, and she looks at the rest of you. That a little while ago, our village was attacked. We come from the north. It's a small place. You've probably not heard of it. It's called Fairville.
Can I check to see if I've heard of it as part of being a messenger?
Yeah, go for it.
So that's a history check,
What
yeah?
would that be? Give like intelligence or wisdom? Which are you better at? Intelligence, right?
I'm better at intelligence, yeah.
Give us a raw intelligence check. It's not really. Yeah.
That works.
You've delivered there a few times. It's.
I think we need Lorna to do all our checks from here on.
It is a very small village. It's not one that would be on a map. It's barely a few houses. They're farmers. They farm basic crops and then sell them off to other villages. It's literally a village which is an interim filling space in the land as just a farming village. And she continues. A week or so ago, some people came into the village and they just there was no reason for it. They didn't attack. They didn't steal anything. They went to the silos and they burned everything. We've just finished our harvest and everything is gone. I don't understand why, but they did. And since then we've been traveling. We've been trying to stop at villages and get some help, but no one would help us. So we had no other choice.
Why would they not help you?
I don't know. People are selfish, you know. They don't think about other people. We tried to tell them. No one believed us. No one thought, why would anyone attack us? It doesn't make any sense. So no one believed us. They thought we were just freeloading. But it's been a week now. We've had nearly no food. We had a little bit extra saved up, but it's been at least 4 days since we've had anything, and my son he's sick. He's gotten weak from the lack of food, and I don't know what's wrong with him, but
Still doesn't explain why you couldn't have just come and asked for help, or telling to more drastic.
we've asked for help in every village, and no one has helped us. Yes, maybe we could have tried and asking, but we had no reason to believe you would be any different. So we took advantage of the situation. We were cold, we were wet, we saw, those sheep just sitting there, no one was watching them. So we took them.
Did you take the boats as well?
Oh, no, they're from our village, but we brought those here. We escaped on them.
Right. Is anyone against us taking them back and giving them a meal?
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not against taking them back, but I'm not sure if I can trust them enough to give them pleasantries just yet. I think we need to refer this to
They certainly need to take them back and have them apologise to Farmer Chips and work off a debt.
At this point, by the way, you can hear noises coming from the boats.
Are they our two sheep?
2 sheep. There's more than 2 sheep, Messi. There's a bunch.
Oh.
I don't know. Do you want to go look?
Yes.
What do they sound like?
It sounds mostly like ruffling.
I go over to the boat and lift up one of the tarps over this boat on the middle.
A sheep jumps out of the boat.
That's not a cat, sorry.
Make a dex save if you want to grab it.
Okay. Let's try. Dex save.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that?
It's right next to the stats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it sort of stumbles out and you can grab it before it runs off into the woods. And looking under there, you can see there's about three or so more sheep bunched up on the boat under the tarps, which all start, as you open it up, and when you hear that, the other ones all start kind of sets off a chain reaction, and suddenly there's
We have a
there's
call.
loads of sheep.
So many sheep. Oh god.
How did you manage to get this many sheep away?
We tied them together, just led them off.
Well, listen. I think we need to take you back to Orstrem to, relay your story to us at least.
I don't blame you.
But listen, our faith, our people will listen. I mean, faith is like trusting Foltest even when you don't understand anything. Like me, but
It's easy to have faith before this happens. And
you give them the hard sermon. Yeah.
and at this point, now you've done your work, the boy sort of he takes a big breath and sits up. Where are we? What's happening? And she goes in. Oh, thank you. And she literally hugs you, and then looks at the boy and hugs him as well. And is clearly very happy that you've done that.
So, hate to break up the pleasant reunion going on over there, but do you reckon you can do that rope tying thing with all these sheep so you can take them back to the farm?
Yeah, okay. Look, it's not just us though. There's more of us. A little ways outside the village, there's more people. That's why we were taking this many.
How many more people?
It's about 13 more, I'd say. 3 families.
A lot of people.
This is why no one wanted to feed us. If it was just us, maybe, but
I'll speak to my temple, see whether we can accommodate you in the meantime.
okay, thank you.
I'm sure there's plenty of work for you to do back in the village to at least pay for some food. There's always work going.
Look, if
You could also sell your weapons.
if you want, if you're willing, then yes, absolutely. But thank you. She sort of is clearly moved. Isn't
We're a good folk in Orstrem.
really sure what to say. She's clearly quite shocked.
Right. Well, while you're here in the meantime, do you think you could do something about this bloody bolt that's sticking out of my shoulder? It's really starting to hurt now.
I can have a look. I'm not much of a physician, but I'll try.
Oh, you're brave.
She'll have a look, and amazingly, actually, she grabs some cloth from inside the tent, and she manages to pull the bolt out with incredibly little pain, considering. Does hurt, and binds it up, and actually feels pretty good. I mean, not amazing because all she has done is bandage it, but it's not horribly bleeding out anymore, so that's a plus. Sorry about that, but sort of
It's fine.
you shocked us a bit. How should we get back to town? Are we gonna walk, or do you wanna?
Can we ride the sheep?
No.
Oh.
Well, I reckon.
I mean, a better question: what are we gonna do with them?
We should take her and the child back to the village, and the other guy can go and tell the other people.
What about the unconscious guy? Do you think we should?
We'll lug him back as well, I guess, to the village.
Okay, yeah.
I just scoop the unconscious guy up and
Alright.
put him over my shoulders, oops.
Come, we'll figure something out.
So, are there any berries close to her?
Berries. Yeah, there's probably some bushes. You can find some berries.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick 10 berries because that's the maximum, and then I'll use my nature's bounty skill to make good berries.
Okay, cool.
Good. Delicious.
Would you like to dish them out or just make them?
I'm gonna make them and give them to the guy so he can take them back to his village.
I think their village is destroyed, isn't it?
No, well,
No,
back to
like
the
no,
other
not the
people.
village, but
Oh,
the
our
other
village,
people.
right.
Are you going to explain it in any way, or just give him 10 berries?
I'm gonna explain what they do.
Okay.
Give them a full day's nourishment.
He'll look incredibly dubious and eat one. And then his eyes will go wide and be like, oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you. Yes, this'll help. But he'll give one to the boy before he goes.
I mean, we've got this lamb that's cooking here already. Might as well. Can't save this sheep. Might as well eat this food and whatnot.
Okay.
Since we haven't eaten since breakfast either, so
Sure. Yeah, you can. He'll have one. He'll give one to the boy who probably doesn't have quite the stomach capacity considering. And then, do you want to help him get the sheep out the boat? And then you can tie them up again. They've got ropes and stuff. You can do that with. And then you can sit down. You can sit down for some food. Nice mutton. Char grilled, delicious.
Yep.
And you can
It's not like we eat it every day, constantly.
look, Lorna.
There's no seasoning on this.
It's no different to current humans who eat chicken basically every day.
yeah, it's no different.
Who does me
correct.
IRL?
Is he holding it up like a kebab shop?
No.
No onions, please. Just chilies. Please.
Chili sauce, naan bread. Yeah. Okay. So you can do that, and then sort of by this point, it's pretty dark, but they've got some torches, and obviously you've got the fire, so you can make some torches to head back if you want.
Yeah.
Probably the best idea.
So I'm guessing Dirch will carry the unconscious man.
Yeah, seems good.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'm
worry.
already carrying him on my shoulder.
Don't worry. I also speak Orcish. He means yes.
Does the river run through the village, or is it?
It runs sort of alongside the village. It's runs just outside the village, so you could ride the boats back, but you'd have a bit of a walk back.
But I'm just thinking because it's got all these tents and stuff, so seems like a lot to lug back.
They can pack those up and send them back to the other villages as well if you want.
I guess. Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Yeah, he'll sort of tie up the ropes and the boats to each other and sail off towards those guys as you leave. And you can start heading back. Okay, so after a while we'll put you back. We'll put you back here, on the nice forest path. Where's Benor gone?
I was just wondering.
There you are. And we've got. Where are we? Thief 1. Thief 2. Good. Here we are. She's blue now.
Dabba-dee-dabba-day.
We'll have Thief 1 good as well, who is the unconscious fellow.
He's currently on Dirge's
I'm
shoulder.
carrying him.
Dirge is carrying. And also, I will give you Thief 3 again, as this is the child. Here he is. Okay, so as you're walking, make some perception checks for me. It's been about an hour. You're probably about half an hour away from the edge of the woods now.
I don't see shit.
Nope, you certainly don't.
I sure
nice.
don't even see my hand in front of my face.
I see everything.
Put
Voltus-
yourselves how you'd like to be walking if you're not already
Voltus
satisfied.
is
with
guiding
your
me.
My
Foltus
random's
is
blanking.
guiding me, and his critting is magnificent. So
Who's-
I'm just going.
Who's holding lights and stuff as well?
I am.
I've got dark
I'll
vision.
hold a
I don't
torch, I
need
guess.
I'm probably too short to hold a torch. Effectively.
So
You've got
basically,
dark vision as well.
two half orcs notice everything.
Oh yeah, I have dark vision.
Yeah, I think.
Fucking dwarves.
Wait, do half elves have dark vision?
I don't know, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so it's literally only
The orcs.
We
the
haven't
two
put
guys
that in my
and-
skills though.
and
It's only the
Colt who can't see without
What?
the light anyway.
I have dark vision.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Traded in common.
No. So are you? So Erica's carrying a light anyway. So
Yeah.
that's good.
The
Okay.
dress is bright light.
So yeah, you're walking along, and after a little while, you hear from the right hand side of the road. Oh my god.
Oh, we got some real dice.
Yeah, I'm rolling real dice for secret dice.
Oh snap, son!
In fact, all of you except Erica hear one noise over here. You hear sort of a loud rustling and a cracking noise. And the two half orcs hear another noise from over the left hand side as well. Sounds like
Something-
rustling coming from
Something nearby.
trees.
Oh, it's probably more sheep.
I don't think so.
What? Is it just rustling we're hearing, or are there
Yeah,
any
you
others?
just hear rustling currently. Over on the right hand side, it was a lot louder. You heard like a crack as well.
I get my grey text ready just in case.
Okay.
Can I just roar to scare off any animal? Because I am the alpha.
Is
You
that
can
an
if you
We
want.
intimidation
kind
roll?
of have a lot of sheep with us.
They're all tied up. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's a point. Let's have a sheep marker. This is where the sheep are. Sort of a gaggle of sheepies.
How wet is the floor?
Currently it's not too bad. It's still a bit muddy, but like, because the trees covered most of it, it's not too bad this far in.
Nah, I just grabbed my cleaver just to make sure as well.
Blueberries heal the hit point, don't they?
They do,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, but I gave everyone away.
Damn.
How much
We
were you
could
on? 3 of 8.
I'm on 3.
Jesus.
Erica was on. how much did you
5,
take?
I'm on.
2.
I took
5
2
or
damage.
5 or 7. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Full-
Would you like
full
to
health.
keep moving forwards now?
I think we should move
Or
forward
wait.
carefully.
Carefully.
I think we should
Maybe
send
it's
two
like a
people to
few.
investigate. One on each side. I can go this way.
Sure.
Sickle in hand.
This
we
sort
go.
of cliff it's not a huge cliff. It's sort of a 5.5, like
Pip,
7 foot or so high, sort of rocky
Before you wander
formation.
off, I offer you the torch that I'm holding.
I'm already holding a torch.
Are you okay?
Can I
So-
have more?
Colt, as you move over towards there, you see some eyes looking back at you. And,
Eyes.
some
I stay with the-
snarling. The eyes are in fact attached to a furry maw, which snarls in your direction.
Wolf.
And
There's a
rolls
wolf.
initiative.
Don't worry, we got a woodcutter. They're nothing to them.
Can I just walk up to them
Okay,
and
I'll
just, stare in their eyes and their soul going like,
Change that to 13. That's what it should have been.
Are we rolling initiative, Owen?
Yeah.
la 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 la, initiative.
Click your characters! Click your characters!
Oh,
Yes.
Well-
Oh God. Yeah. Let me.
You can just click your character roll again, and then you can manually change your initiative.
Hey!
I need
Do
to-
anything. Do anything as long as it doesn't involve rolling, it seems.
Ivy, you've gone robot
I
again.
rolled better this time. Oh,
Okay, let me just
that's
restart.
15.
Are those all your active ones? Are those all the correct ones?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Add turn. 3. Okay, and we will sort this into descending order.
All right. So
Surge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And obviously, like the bandit that's unconscious goes with me.
Okay, you don't want to drop him or anything.
No, I'm not gonna drop him. You crazy?
No, he's going to use him as a shield.
Improvise scoring weapon.
No, I'm gonna throw him to the wolves. I mean, nah.
My initiative rolls were not good.
Right. So let's have a look here. Is there like an easy way to get to my character sheet just so I can like clicking two things here?
You can have the character sheet outside your main.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've popped it out
but-
with another window.
Ugh, effort. I'm gonna do what I said. I'm just gonna like roar.
Sure. Okay.
Hey!
Nice. Okay, you roar at it, and it clearly does not look best pleased by that.
Just scare off. It's like run.
Benor.
Yes.
That's how you normally talk. That.
Do I see anything on the other side where the other...
Make a perception check.
I mean, I would argue that I do have dark vision, so I should have...
I would argue that the wolf that is over here rolled a 5, so yes, I need to move it down to add a turn. And that one also got 3. I did
Man.
not initiatize good.
These
I
are some
rolled-
slow wolves.
I rolled 3 1s. The 2 wolves got a 1, and the bandit lady got a 1. Okay. Yes, there's a wolf there.
Well, that thing's gonna have to come down the cliff, because that cliff is twice as high as I am.
You can climb up it. If you want to
Yeah.
climb up it, you make an athletics check, and any distance you move while climbing is half speed, so it costs you double, basically. So if you want to climb up there, it costs you 15 feet of movement.
No. I'm gonna disengage a little bit. Go here.
Back a bit.
That's my turn.
Ready, any actions?
Well, yeah, I'll prepare an attack if something comes close.
Okay. Colt.
With my sickle.
Yeah, so come over here, and I'll ready an attack for the wolf approaches.
Erica.
I'm going to move closer to the 2 villages that we've got and the sheep and ready an attack. Just to look out for them.
Ready? Krivroth.
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am and ready an attack if the wolves come along towards us as well.
Okay.
In a protective.
This
manner.
one. Okay, so this one sort of slinks away from the big scary half-orc and sort of comes round towards the back of Colt. And this one moves forwards and sort of actually, I'll tell you what, it'll sort of stand at the edge of the cliff, snarling in your direction. She will take out her crossbow and she will shoot this one at the top of the cliff.
Fuck, I meant to fight.
I'd duck if I were you.
Bamo!
Actually, I don't have to duck.
You're a dwarf.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really short for a dwarf. I'm like 124 centimeters, if I remember correctly.
You're a half dwarf.
Yeah, 124 centimeters.
Can a halfling and a dwarf have a kid together, logistically?
I guess. Well, I don't know if they're capable genetically. There you go. Okay, so she fucking nails that one in the face, and it sort of wobbles a bit at the top of the cliff. Let's see.
Maybe that's how
Yeah,
it moves.
it fucking takes that blow and falls down the cliff and is prone. Okay, at this point, the only wolf which did not roll garbage stealth, which is, where are you? Should be in the
There's one more.
Here it is. Rawr.
It's gonna jump out from behind and try and
It
take
sure
the sheep,
is.
isn't it?
Well, we are waltzing through the wood at night, somehow at night, with a pack load of sheep. So
It's not night.
Yeah.
It's
Pack lunch.
evening, but it's autumn. And yeah, this wolf jumps out of the bushes from behind and fucking grabs one of the sheep, takes it down.
well, kids, you know what time it is? It's death o'clock.
I need to move it down at turn, put it back up, give it 20, and then put it up to the top, and then progress turns. And it is Dirge's turn. Dirge. What do?
I think he died.
Dirge. Oh, there he is.
I'm here. I'm thinking. Well, you lot can deal with like the one wolf over there. Bup. Like honestly, the only thing that I'm thinking right now is like, you know, Beauty and the Beast when the beast tackles like one of the wolves at the start of the confrontation, he just takes it and just screams in his face. That's literally the only thing that I'm thinking of. Because wolf meat is not yummy. But let's give it a swing. Let's walk over here and give him a swing.
Clear it to the face. Get him.
Just click the cleaver.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Should. Are you clicking on it in the attacks or somewhere else weird?
Oh, there we go. Never mind. There we go.
You were attacking.
Oh.
You were clicking it in your gear, weren't you? Or your.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. And then if you click on where it says cleaver in the dice log, it will roll damage for you. Oh,
There we
4 damage.
Oh.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, you charge at it and bring your cleaver down, and you can hit it right in one of its hind leg shoulder things.
Well, I do have a butcher's eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you should have used that skill before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Just like whack at it.
Benor.
Yes. How long was the previous fight, by the way?
How long was the previous fight? Like 18 seconds?
Okay. So I still have time to transform as a goat because
Oh, God.
1 hour is my level limit.
It's one transform, like it's not
Is it?
yeah. You can't transform
As
in
in,
and out of
if
it
you-
and
I'm
stuff.
pretty sure there was a 1 hour time limit.
It's a
Yeah.
1 hour time limit, but if you transform out of it, it's gone.
Yeah, once per longest. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I go and hit the prone wolf.
Sure. Go for it.
You got advantage, so
With my sickle.
Sickle to the face.
It's not like there's wolves taking a sheep over there.
Oh.
That's fine. 17 to hit. 3 damage. Not bad. It is looking unhappy.
Well, wouldn't you be if you just got whacked?
I would. Yeah. you're
Well, he
right.
got shot in the face with an arrow and then whacked with a sickle.
He's looking very, very unhappy. Colt.
I will come over and give it a shot with the axe.
Chop,
Yeah.
chop with the axe. Nice.
Yeah.
Bammo. Which is this guy.
Right in its face.
Nice. Okay.
Between the eyes.
Erica.
I'm going to come up to this wolf that's behind us and smack it as hard as I can with my dagger.
Smack it with your dagger.
Smack
I'm
it
gonna,
as
I'm
you
gonna
stabbing?
slash it with my dagger.
Are you using the hilt?
Can you move? Are you able to move above it? Because then because I think I only have enough movement to go to where you are at the moment. So
Yeah, I can. I've got enough movement for that.
You have plenty anyway.
cool.
Yeah. I get double movement. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Da-da-da-da.
Oh!
Doing
no.
it.
Nice. 8 damage.
But no, she's slapping it. There's
No,
no
I
damage. There's blood and damage.
clarified. I
Okay.
did clarify that I was slashing it.
Lorna, give us another d6 damage.
Oh.
Another decent.
Okay, so you get up behind it, and while it's sort of gnawing at the sheep, it's sort of not paying you much attention, and you get up behind it, and you slash at its belly, and you manage to almost gut it completely, and you feel like you managed to hit like an incredibly tender spot on it, and felt pretty good getting it in there.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it is. It is just about.
Right.
But it is looking very unhealthy. It is your turn.
Also, Greg,
Well,
did
I'm
you roll the damage on the sheep? Did the sheep survive?
Oh, the
wolf
sheep's super
attack?
dead.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to try and finish up. Emphasis on try, considering how my rolls have been this turn.
I believe in you. Yep, that's a hit.
Hey!
Bammo. Okay, yeah, you
How
managed
can
to.
that be right? Because hang on, how can that be right? Because it's a +4, so I can't have rolled it.
That's your +4 to hit, right?
No, it's +5 to hit.
No, it's +4 because I've given you all.
Oh,
only
you
+1
wrote
proficiency.
you wrote proficiency 5 on the character sheet.
Let me see. Yeah, so your proficiency is +2, but I can't change that. So I gave you
Okay.
all a -1.
Oh,
in your-
okay.
In your attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you come up to it and it's already horribly wounded, and you smack your axe down on its back, and basically where Erica has already kind of gutted it, you get another blow in there, and you just basically rip it open, and it is dead.
Hey.
Super dead.
Dead AF.
Cool.
You've actually still got another 10 feet of movement if you want.
I'm going to move back there to kind of, within range of the kid.
Cool.
Make sure he's well protected.
Okay, so this wolf is,
Sorry.
is looking real messed up.
Vengeance for the sheep.
And basically scared as fuck. So it's gonna leg it. It's disengaging.
Attack.
No, it's disengaging, and so slinks away, gnawing at you as it leaves, so you don't feel like you have an opening, and it runs off over here.
I feel like it should run off with its tail between its legs, going.
That's pretty much what it is doing, yeah. And this one will stand up, and its fight instinct is stronger than its run instinct, because it's not outnumbered. Plus 4.
Also, the target is small.
But it is clearly more scared than it lets out for, and probably its wounds aren't helping as well. And it gnaws at you, but doesn't do a lot. And she will take another shot at it.
Really? Ugh.
Yeah. Plus 1. Yeah, and she nails it, and it goes down from the multiple wounds. That one's dead. Dirge, would you like to give chase?
Nah, he knows his boss.
It knows what's up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just give it a snarl, like,
No.
Okay.
and just walk back.
Benor. Basically, would anyone like to give chase, or are we
Yeah.
done?
No, I'm sticking with the sheep.
Cool would like
This
to
is-
give chase.
Wolf
Benor,
pelt. Wolf pelt is valuable.
any
No.
chase giving actions, Benor, or you gonna
Wait. I am gonna roll an intimidation roll to show dominance, and I failed.
Sick. You going, yeah, fucking wolf, motherfucker.
Exactly.
I'll get you. Right, Colt.
I'm gonna go finish this thing off.
Yeah.
Stop it from coming back later on, because it will. They always do.
I always do.
Kya,
Nice.
kya.
Wow. Bam. Yeah, you fucking.
Got it.
It is not ready, and you just.
Lumberjacked it real good.
You half decapitate the thing with the blow. Yeah, and it is dead. Bam. You have slain the wolves.
Hooray.
We need switched axes.
You lost the sheep, but I mean, you killed 3 wolves, so
Yeah, we got vengeance. I'm happy that we got vengeance for the sheep.
you avenged the sheep.
Yes.
Would you like to do anything here? Or
I'd like to give the sheep a little prayer
okay.
Gonna
Really?
that it was not killed in a humane way, but horribly, viciously by a wolf.
bring
Na-
the wolf
natural way.
corpses back.
You want to lug them back, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Should probably
One
take the
off.
sheep back.
I'll hoist it over my shoulder. Well, actually, no, my shoulder's actually kind of achy from the.
Yeah, you got.
You have 2 shoulders.
I mean, you could probably manage a wolf corpse. Oh, maybe 2, because you're super good at carrying. But
I mean, I might as well carry them, considering, butcher shit. I could use dead wolf.
You're carrying an unconscious man.
I'll hoist. Okay, I'll hoist the dead sheep on my good shoulder.
okay, so there's 2 wolves being carried by Cult. There's an unconscious man and another wolf.
I guess I can take the other wolf.
Sure. You, yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Okay, so you're lugging all those things back. Would you like to change how you're walking at all, or just
Just keep walking.
With confidence and pride.
okay? Well, you're pretty close to the edge of the forest now, anyway, and you managed to get the rest of the distance without any real trouble. And you get back to old man Chip's farm, not farm,
And Jeremy.
plural, singular. Everyone's here now. Yay.
Yep. We deliver the sheep back into the pen.
Wonderful.
Where are we going to put the dead sheep?
Old man Chips comes out What are you lot doing here so late at night, making loads of noise?
Sheep delivery.
Oh. Well, all right then. Make as much noise as you like, I suppose.
I'm afraid we lost one, unfortunately, to a vicious wolf. But
We lost two of them. Oh.
but this one at least has been avenged.
All right. Well, that's better than nothing, I suppose.
Yep. We got killed
guess
the
we can
wolves that
give
did
him-
it. 2
2 wolves as compensation.
Oh. And who are these two? He says, pointing at the.
They are people we came across in the forest. We need to bring them to the. We need to bring them to the elders and to the temple to, relay a situation that's going on. Apparently.
Oh. Well. All right. Fine. You fixed the gate, right, Colt?
Yep. Gate
All right,
full
just put them in there and thanks and stuff, I guess.
You might want to talk to your shepherd and make sure he keeps a better watch at night.
Yeah, I will. Don't you worry. I've already had words with that layabout.
Like Dirge just points at the dead sheep, going like, "Want me to cut it up?"
Yes, I suppose.
I just take the sheep and put it on the other shoulder along with the unconscious guy. It's like,
You're not going to cut him up as well, are you?
maybe.
Please don't do that.
Foltus would not look kindly upon you if he did such a thing.
Yeah,
Trust me.
what he said.
Trust me. Prayer. Trust me. Just prayer is the road to salvation, but your foot opens the door. No, wait. There's something else, isn't it?
You're really good at getting these these sayings and just flipping them upside down.
That's a character trait.
Yeah. Thing.
It already is a thing.
It is. It most definitely is a thing.
All right, sure. So, where would you like to go with these guys?
Well, I guess we should drop off the unconscious guy at the tiefling's house.
Yeah, the healer. Makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, and she can also tend the rest of your wounds, which how's that work? Remember, I think it's like
Or my wounds as well.
yeah.
Yay.
She's actually a decent healer.
Sorry, one click.
Where's the healer feat? Customize
And
options.
I'll bring the lady and her son over to the temple to give her some place to stay for the night at least.
D6 plus 4. So
Due to my shelter.
4.
Due to my shelter.
There you
Of the,
Yeah.
Jesus, that's long.
I don't think either of you can actually not be fully healed by that, so you're fine. Okay,
Woohoo!
so you take them back to the temple, and they'll happily put them up, no problem at all. They've got food and beds for a couple of extra people, or a few extra people, I guess. There's 3 of them. They've got no problem with that at all. Yeah.
Bring the carcasses to the shop.
Okay.
Carcage. It's just 1 wolf and 1 sheep, I guess.
3 wolves. 3 wolves.
Probably. 3 wolves. I mean,
Didn't
I
we
can...
give 2 wolves to the old man?
He didn't want wolves, so not
Oh,
really.
okay.
I'm kind of worried the longer this campaign goes on, the more Corby's going to sound like a serial killer rather than.
Well, I'm going to take one of the wolves back home.
Okay.
Why?
Use it. Because they have valuable resources on them. Wolf pelt and stuff. You need that sort of stuff. These
He likes-
tooks don't make themselves.
He likes to hug a dead wolf at night.
Sure.
Take it back to Mama. Take it back to Ma and Pa. What a good
Do you have
luck
experience? Do you have experience in carving up carcasses and making sure that there's like the skin is off and processing the meat and stuff? Do you have experience in that, lumberjack?
I don't, but Ma does. She makes a real good wolf gumbo.
Mama's boy.
Okay.
I'll use a lumberjack.
Would you like to do anything else before sleeping?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you can all retire to your beds.
I want to eat dinner.
Well, you had that mutton back at the camp. Unless you want some more food, you can have some more food.
Yeah,
Of course I want more food. I'm a dwarf.
I'm gonna do my evening prayers and sleep at the temple and kind of like pray to Voltus as to what kind of path he's guiding me on with based on today's events and my protection of them of the villagers despite their initial hostility.
Okay. Let me. I need to add something here. I meant to do this a little while ago, but I completely forgot about it. Where's the map? This. I'm just setting up a map screen. Okay. So yeah, you all retire to your beds. Sunday morning.
Well, I don't retire to my bed. I mean, like, I'm not gonna leave like a sheep carcass rotten there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna carve that up immediately.
Well, you carve that up. Carve up the walls if you want to.
Yeah, sure. And I go to sleep late.
So he only gets a short rest.
And then we'll move you over to the map. Okay. So, in the morning, after you've all had a nice night's rest...
I expect you all to attend Sunday service.
Well,
I bet none of you turn up. So
yeah, well, like, yeah.
What would you
It's
like to
very
do the following morning?
Sleep.
Sunday service.
Okay. Erica?
Just chill at home.
Colt?
Yeah, whatever the family does on a Sunday morning.
Well, you're a good God-loving family, so you probably do go to church. Or the.
I don't understand religion. I've got a -1 in it, but
You don't understand it, but you follow it nonetheless.
Your mother told you so.
You blindly follow.
To be brutally honest, I barely understand religion at all, and I'm a bloody acolyte. So.
Benel, what's your Sunday morning?
Smoke my pipe. Take care of my
drink some beer.
herbs. Fill my pouch of pipe weed.
Cool.
Did you actually call it pipeweed?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Sunday morning, 3 of you are relaxing at home, sleeping, smoking, chilling. The 2 of you that are in church, about halfway through the service, this man,
Oh.
Cabby
RoF.
Stay a while.
Um,
Courtesy of
head in.
Cecil to the
Good
use.
taste, I see.
Yeah. You know Cabby as he's one of the merchants who will travel to other towns selling off the wares. And you know that recently he had headed to Seaburth, which is a port town, pretty large. It's actually more of a small city, where a lot of the kingdoms. Trade routes come in from other kingdoms because it's way easier to bring things in by boat. So a lot of the trade goes through there. So you know he's just been there. So Orstrom's here in case you didn't notice. And he pokes his head in. The 2 of you make some insight checks for me.
Which 2 of us?
The 2 of them that
people
are
in
at
church.
church.
Oh, bloody hell.
Okay, well, no, actually, Pib, you note that he looks somewhat concerned as he comes into the church and looks around. he finds one of the village elders, and sort of asks him to step outside with him.
I'm just singing away merrily. Oh, Faltus, all I've been ages. What?
And yeah, they head outside. The village elder also looks a bit concerned as
Am I going along with them?
you don't have to, but you see this happening. You didn't see.
I do
Cabby
notice that.
concerned,
I do
but-
notice that. I do notice that. Colt is going out, and I'm wondering if
Colt
this has anything to
isn't
do with-
necessarily either. Like, he finds a village elder, and they sort of start heading out. And you know it's a bit odd that he would come into the middle of the service and call out an elder.
Yeah, I mutter something to the priest next to me, and to the acolyte next to me, and I head off and follow them.
Okay. Yeah. So you can head out, and they go just around the corner. Would you like to be obvious or sort of eavesdrop?
I'll start by eavesdropping, just in case they're talking about. Find out what they're talking about.
Okay. Well, you quickly gather that what's happened, where usually Cabby comes back with a vast deal of money and or goods from the capital. You gather that he has nothing. And the elder sort of questions why. What's happened? Why haven't you brought anything back? We need that. Cabby clearly isn't entirely sure why, but some of the soldiers in the town basically forced him to hand over the goods without payment. He had no choice, and was made to give over the whole lot to these soldiers.
Okay, I start approaching them.
They look over at you. Krivrov.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I did. There seems to be something going on, right?
Yeah. So Cabby looks at you. Yeah. I'm not sure why, but they wouldn't really tell me. They said something about they needed it for something. And the elder looks at you. Look, we don't want people to worry. So please don't tell anyone about this.
Have they spoken to the? I asked them if they spoken to the people that we found a group of people that that apparently had recently escaped from some terrible disaster at their village.
Oh, yes, yes, the young lady and her child. Yes.
Yeah.
I've spoken with her. Why do you think it's related?
Well, there seems to be something going on. I mean, first we've got this village burning down, and then we've got this going. What you just said going on. I mean,
so, well, I don't know. I've not heard anything about it. No one's sent a messenger or anything like that. You think if there was something major happening, then they'd tell us.
well, I mean, nothing's happened to us yet. But then again, sometimes Voltus doesn't change a situation because he's trying to change the other side's situation. You know.
That what?
Well, that's what I think. That's what I gathered from it, anyway.
So you're saying people are hiding information from us?
I'm just a lowly acolyte here, but I think something's going down, and I think we need to do something about it. We need to look into it at least.
Cabby sort of goes into a pouch he has on his side and pulls out a piece of parchment and shows it to the two of you. It's all it is written on it is, by order of the king, we are authorized to take any goods brought into this town. We will record any goods taken and you will be paid. It does not specify a time when that will happen. It does not specify why. But it does have what you recognise to be the king's seal on it.
When they say goods, what kind of goods are they saying? Is it just, pelts and things, or
what Cabby sold? Because you're a sheep farming village, it's basically just Orstrem wool.
They wouldn't be bringing Orstrem wool back, would he?
No, he doesn't have it. No, that's what they took from him. So when he went to the city, they took all his stuff, and they gave him the letter. So, yeah, this is all they gave me. They wouldn't tell me anything else. They wouldn't. So, we need to do something. What do you think?
We don't have any warriors or guards or anything around here, do we?
We've got the sheriff. That's about it. Literally, the sheriff is basically just one man who was an ex-army officer, who now lives here, and they call him the sheriff, and he's paid by the kingdom to be a sheriff.
Right.
But you're a tiny village, so most of the time nothing happens, and he doesn't ever do any work. He's basically retired.
Well, me and my friends, we may have more knowledge of this situation than most here. I think we might be able to help out somehow. Don't you, Colt?
I'm still in church. I didn't come out.
Really? Didn't you come out in the?
No, I wouldn't just leave mid-service because I saw some things going on. I'm not super inquisitive.
Okay, sorry, I thought you came out as well. Well, listen, me and my friends, I think we got the experience of strange things going on. I mean, if you want some people to go out, we might be able to, with Voltus's good graces, I'd say we'd be able to help.
Yes, by all means, we'll give you supplies and you can. Go to Seabirth and find out, or
it'll be a start at least to find out.
Or you could go to the village and try and find out what happened there. Okay, well, whatever you want to do, we'll give you supplies. We need to figure out what's going on.
I'll speak to my friends, see if they're willing to go.
Of course.
But I think we need to investigate this at least. Otherwise,
I'll have a cart sorted for you. You can.
All right.
As soon as you're ready.
All right. I've got to get back to service now, but I'll speak to my friends.
Of course. And remember, please don't tell too many people. We don't want to cause too much worry about this.
You got it, mate.
Thank you. And they come into service with you, attempting poorly to not look concerned, and sort of continues as normal. No one any the wiser.
Cool. Do I notice them all come back in?
Yep.
Okay. I'll make sure to go and talk to them after service. Or talk to a thingy.
Krivroth.
Krivroth. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Yeah. So service will finish, and you can have a chat.
Yep. So I'm just gonna. Oh, I saw you leave in the middle of service. That sounded like you, Krivroth. What's
Yeah,
going on?
well, you seemed concerned as to what the elder and Cavi were doing, and I thought something must be going down, so I thought I'd follow them out and find out what's going on. And it really seems something is going on. There's been all the traders are being told to hand over their goods to the armies and to their armies or something like that, and not being paid for it at the moment. They will be apparently, but I think something big is going down. I mean, you saw the people you ran into yesterday, right?
Yeah. Didn't they say some adventurers took their stuff though and burned their was it the grain or whatever it was?
Not adventurers, just people. They
I
don't.
thought
know
they
who
were described as
No.
You were described as adventurers. So yeah, I mean,
Well, this seems to be,
big.
but this seems
big
to be under the
concerning.
order. That seems to be under the order of the king, though. The one that
King?
stopped Cabby. Yeah.
Well, if it's the king, then I don't know what we can do about that. I mean, we're just mooks.
Well, I've offered to go down to Seabirth, maybe find out some information about what might be going on outside Ostrom.
Oh yeah.
I think we can. I think at the moment, we're pretty much the only ones with any experience of, well, experience of battle, as it were, right?
Well, taking on a couple of wolves and then there's taking on the king. I mean, oof. And I don't know. I mean, if you think we should, then I'll see if it's all right with Ma and Pa.
Well, you know what I said yesterday. Faith is trusting faultless even when you don't understand anything. I have faith that we can find out what's going on.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
How about we ask the others to see whether they want to help out,
Sure. Go see what they think.
Alright.
Who would you like to head to first? Who's the most likely to be in town? Dirge. Dirge will be in town. The other two are sort of more towards the edge.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, like the butcher shop is more towards the edge of town, so considering he has, issues with people.
Fair enough. Yeah, so either way, he's probably the closest. Or Erica. Erica or Dirge. Either one.
How about you go see? How about you go see Erica? I'll go see Dirge. I mean, I'm a half orc. He might be able to.
Sure.
We're pretty good. We're pretty good with each other,
Yeah.
So he thinks.
Okay, cool. Lorna, are you here, or are you just muted, or have you gone somewhere?
I'm here because I am just muted because I keep coughing.
Hello. Okay, what's up? Well, let's do you two first. Erica and Colt.
Sure.
Have I been to Seabirth before?
Yes, almost certainly.
Okay.
And I know that she's been to Seabirth before. Probably
maybe.
as a career. Yeah, probably as she's a
So
male
while you're
person.
interviewing those, I'm gonna have a toilet break.
That's fine. You do that.
Okay, yep. I'll go and find Erica and where she lives.
Yeah. You know, she lived just a little house.
I'll come and I'll knock on your door.
I open the upstairs window and look out. What?
Hello, Erica. You're right. So,
Yes.
I can't remember. It's
Crivy.
Kriv, sure, that'll do. So, Kriv has got some news that some I don't know, something related to the people we found yesterday in the forest. Something's going down in Seabirth, and I think if you know how to get there, and whether you'd want to come with us, or I don't really know.
You sure know how to rabbit on. All you should say is, "Hey, Erica, let's go to Seabirth. We could use some help."
Sure. I mean, if you wanna.
When we leaving?
I don't know.
You are the most useful man ever. Let me go tell my mother.
Cool. Dirge and Krivroth. Hello.
Hello,
Sorry,
I'm
one
here.
second.
Oh, there you go.
Are the orcs there?
I'm here.
Sorry. Yeah, so I'm knocking the door.
Uh,
Dirge!
where are you knocking? Just like house or shop?
Shop, because I'm guessing that's where you'll probably be.
After an entire night of carving up some carcasses.
Well, I don't know any better. I mean,
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So you're knocking on the door of a butcher shop.
Yeah.
It's public
Well,
territory. You can come in.
because that's where you usually are. Anyway.
Like
What
you
was
see
that?
me, like you see me behind the counter, like with my apron, sorting out some meats.
Dirge, you alright? You there? I'll tell you that as a yes then, when I come in. Hey, Dirge, that was a bit of an interesting one yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. Listen, I've just been speaking to the elders of the town, and they want to send some people down to Seabirth. There seems to be some trouble going on around this, around here. The King's soldiers are apparently taking stuff away from traders and people. I mean, I just met Cabby, and he had all his stuff taken. Anyway, I thought you being a pretty strong bloke, you want to come with us, maybe help deal with any troubles that come along.
No.
Well, the guards might come and take your meat.
They'll become me.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I think he said they'll become meat.
Yeah, they might take your meat without paying for it. So, do you want to come?
Like you see him like pondering while he's like sorting out the meat.
Do I need to roll a persuasion check or anything, or?
No. Says it's not going to work. I mean, no. Who's going to run the shop?
Well, I'm sure my dad can help out. He hasn't been doing anything for the last 2 years.
No experience.
He's hacked a lot of stuff as an Orc warrior before. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could do something.
Bring him round.
Cool. So you come with us?
Maybe.
All right. All right. take that as a yes then. I'll bring Dad round to cover the shop in the meantime. And then I walk out with before he changes his mind.
Hey, he said maybe.
Okay. Benor. Last
Yes.
one. Guess the lot of you meet up at Benor's. What do?
Well, I'm actually going to my dad's place to
Okay, sure. So
I guess me and Lorna will go to see Ben.
Yes.
cool.
So we reach his front door. Don't know whether you guys can hear that. I haven't got
Yeah.
Destiny
Yeah.
on.
Just about.
I'm in bed. Hold on.
Nice. That's more like
Nice. So I guess I hear the knocking and stand up and go to the door. And when I open the door, you smell the pipe.
It's like so much weed smoke comes out. Hey, hello.
What's going on?
My cough comes in handy.
Yeah, just
Look, there's something going on. Are you going to come with us for a little bit of a trip or not? I'm just going to Seabirth.
going to see Beth.
I'm afraid I'm gonna need more information.
Ugh.
You do know I run a shop here.
Yeah, that's the important thing. I mean, apparently
Someone is taking your stuff.
possibly guards might be coming and taking goods from people. Like, you know, those people we found in the forest yesterday? Apparently, it's happened in Seabirth as well. And
Town
cabbies.
burned down?
No. But the guards took all of Cabby's stuff. You know, Cabby, he wouldn't let anyone take his
Why
stuff.
would
for
he do
nothing.
that?
Oh, we don't know, but we the elders at the temple recommend we go have a bit of a look. They're going to give us supplies, and you should come with us.
I guess I do owe you one from that one time.
From that one.
That one time.
The one time. The one time you did that one thing in that one country.
I'm gonna need to hear with my uncle first.
Yeah. I mean,
If he can keep my shop up and make sure the plants are watered and everything.
I just asked, what is your shop? Is it?
He sells herbs,
I sell herbs.
Oh right, okay.
medicinal
Thank you
and
for
or
that.
flavouring.
Medicinal
medicinal
and
or
relaxing.
recreational.
And all necessary bottles and.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I
So,
also brewed beer for the tavern.
yeah. I mean, so
When you're all sorted, we'll meet at the inn, and we'll set off, I guess.
yeah. So
So you want to see
When he closes the door, I look at the lumberjack and say, "That one time."
Kriv,
at one time.
Krivrov, you can go and speak with your dad. And,
Yeah, I'm going to my dad's house and make a huge sigh at the door, and I knock.
He'll go and open the door. Ah, there you are.
Hey, Dad.
Where you been?
Oh, you know, Sunday service, right? You know, looking off.
What about
Dealing with the,
yesterday?
Yeah, about that. Listen, I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Going on an adventure.
Where you going?
Going down to Seabirth. The elders think something strange is going on.
No.
And,
Good.
what?
Good. Had enough of you laying about in this town, just praying. It's about time you went out and did something meaningful with your life.
Well, listen, Dad. You know you don't have to take it that way. But anyway, listen. I've got a potential job for you because of this. Okay. I'm taking my Dirge, my butcher friend down.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Well, he's coming with, so he needs someone to cover the shop, you know. And I thought, you know, with your skills with axes and everything, I thought you might be able to help run things.
I should think I could carve up some sheep.
It would be good to get you out of this house. I mean, you've been stuck in here for the last 3 years, you know. It's
Ain't nothing wrong with this house. But, alright, fine.
Well, look, he's asked me to bring you around, and
If it gets you out of here, then I'll go and cover the shop.
and then I start arguing in Orc and starting a big argument in Orc, and that no one understands. And you
Yeah, he responds equally, you know,
and we just continue arguing all the way down to the butcher's shop.
when he gets there, he just barges in. He doesn't even knock. Oi, Dirge!
You see him like sitting behind the counter, like sharpening his cleaver.
Do you want me to cover? You going somewhere with my son, are you? Look, you give me that, and I'll cover for you. Ain't no problem.
Just like from behind the counter, he like grabs like a large backpack and like throws in the key to the key to the door of the shop. Make sure you lock up.
Don't you worry, I'm not an idiot.
Could have fooled me.
Not for your lip. He'll give you some swear words in Orcish. Sit down.
He just grunts again, and walks out.
Well, I'll see you, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't cut your fingers off now, eh? And I close the door.
Yeah, you can go and meet up at the inn, and Bodrum is there. Ah, hello again. Come back for more breakfast, have we? Well, lunch, I suppose. As you all...
When are we going to quit?
I'm kind of
Soon.
quiet at the moment. Yeah, I'm kind of quiet at the moment because I'm after this
Yeah,
big argument.
because I can't be loud anymore.
That's fine. We'll be done soon. Yeah, so you talk to Bodrum, and he agrees to look after your herbs and the brews and stuff, and
Thumbs up.
the elder comes along after a little while. He's got a cart. He's got a few rations for you as well, and a couple of donkeys put in the cart.
Don't suppose he has any like weapons and armor or anything, just in case.
Not any good ones.
Right.
Not got much fighting equipment here. The only person you know who has weapons particularly was the couple of people you found. You could go and ask them, see if they're willing to hand it over now they've got somewhere to stay.
I wouldn't mind getting at least some kind of armor.
What kind of rations are actually in the cart? Like, how much do we have in there?
I'll do you some proper loot stuff, but yeah. So if you go and talk to those guys, they'll happily hand over the equipment they have as well, since they hopefully won't be needing it anymore.
Cool.
And you can set off towards Seaburth. And leave off for there for now.
Sweet.
Man, I went pretty swimmingly. Thanks for playing.
A successful first roll of fate.
Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next week.
On Roll of Fate.
Still
Still sounds like a bad freemium game.
I know.
Bye, internet.
Bye.
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 Bye.